Oh,
Okay, we're recording. Let's see. We'll see how long we last today, I guess.
Okay. We're doing D12 and D20.
D12. Oh, jeez, I'm not doing that.
D12 for recap. Great, I got a 4.
Tis where
12. Oh, Karavi. Okay. Oh, that's the wrong slash.
Every time.
Every time.
Because in my stupid programming language I use all the time is that other slash. It's not like I'm toast. Like, there's no way.
Alright, so it's up to Karavi for the recap.
Okay, I will gladly go ahead and do that recap. Okay, so recap last session.
We are recording, yes.
Sorry, Ruby.
That's there we go.
Alright, so we made our grand escape. Our prison holdings made it into the town where Small Chop, using his military experience, was trying his best to like keep it low until we tavern where we had found his dog. Forget the dog.
This troll.
And also there we had met Troll.
Troll, yeah.
We had met Aman, a charismatic cleric who had a name but can't use his name, so he's going under the alias Aman. Thanks to Elvish, the Elvish language kept throwing everybody off in the tavern, and we were able to like keep low from the guards by confusing the people, saying that the guardsmen knew about us in the town and that they were going to publicly execute us. Triton Boy ended up jumping out the window. Alman jumped out the window. Karavi and Smallchoff ended up pushing the bed before Karavi jumped out. Smallchoff getting ready to battle.
Yep.
We ended up going
threw the dog
to
out the window too, I think.
Yeah, you threw Troll out the window. I remember.
We threw Troll out the window.
And then once we got to the docks, we got more character development amongst Aman and Smallchoff and Karavi, where we're now pretty much just sailing away. And that's where we're at now.
We made it to the lake, right?
Yeah, I believe the goal was Gallarius, correct?
Yes, we were heading to Gallarius next, because that seems like a much more friendly location than Unvarius.
So that's where we'll pick up is sailing on this lake, which the map doesn't do justice. This lake is massive. Sailing through it and finally reaching the ports of Gallarius, which I will pull up. This is... Oh, I didn't move y'all there. I just moved myself there. There we go. This is the port city of Gallarius.
Oh, nice.
There we go.
Very basic. So very basically, y'all pull up with the boat, pull up to the docks, and you see the docks in front of you. And directly out in front of the docks, you see kind of a market square, which would be this. You see this market square, bustling city, very busy. Lots of people, and not anyone that looks. You don't see a lot of guards. You mainly just see your average day-to-day folk, right?
Yeah.
You see this hill, which you can't tell what it is currently, and it's kind of all. You see a bunch of houses out in the back and stuff like that, but nothing you can really gather. And you see You see a fancy building over here, but not sure what that's for. And all the stuff off the left side isn't really visible from the docks.
So to clarify, the market square is where? Can you ping it one more time?
Right off the docks. It's this area right here.
Area here?
Yeah, and then this is more like houses and shop area. This is just like pop-up shops.
Cool. What's the dock looking like right now? How many boats are docked? How many people are walking about? What's going on with that?
Currently, I'd say a lot of the boats that would be normally coming to Gallarius aren't. Well, Gallarius is still getting boats, but Gallarius is losing a lot of boats, sending them over to Cyrene. So you're probably looking at 3 or 4 or 5 boats on the dock. The actual dock itself, apart from people fishing off the sides or bringing fish in, isn't too busy. It's pretty clear. It doesn't look busy until you reach the market area. So
Good.
Do we know how to tie off or not?
I don't.
Down that's wood.
Okay, done this does. Goes off, tie off on the cleat and
And
everything.
yet again, he proves his usefulness. Surprising. Alright. Come here, troll. I'm gonna kind of scratch the dog a little bit.
Are we able to disembark the ship now or no?
I'm
Yeah,
wondering,
you
are
are
we
good.
planning on getting back or not? Are we coming back here, or are we just gonna head off?
Well, I was thinking of getting me a pie. That's what I was thinking of. Seeing that over there you've got a town square, there's going to be pies.
Bit of a lack of foresight. Where?
Right in front of you, look.
Sure.
There's a whole market. There's pies. There's going to be pies. Delicious pies. Probably ones with the potatoes. They're going to be great.
Caring for potatoes.
You're paying for potatoes? What are you, mental? You've got to be mental.
They're too hard or too soft. No in between with potatoes.
Besides, there are a lot of towns with pies. I don't think we need to be coming back here and get arrested just for pie.
I'm going to get arrested. I'm not going to get arrested. I'm not planning on fighting anybody. Just getting a pie.
I am.
You are. You guys are really,
Yeah,
really
like Anglo.
unfriendly bunch.
Unfriendly. Tell that to troll.
See, first of all, you haven't had a good pie. If you think it's too hard or too soft, every pie is not alike, you know. You got to find one. But in these markets, you wouldn't believe. Sometimes they're just great. You can have them with carrots. You can have them with a little bit of gravy inside. They're delicious, absolutely wonderful. But you got to try them though. You can't be too negative.
Doesn't sound too terrible.
Ah, they're fantastic. I'm telling you.
Oh,
You can have a
Are y'all
pie.
are y'all having this discussion?
We're having it on the boat, I'd assume.
Are y'all still on the boat? Okay, making sure.
I would think so.
I'm just about ready to disembark, and you guys are like, "Don't go out there," right?
We're just like, let's be careful.
I see ale barrels down there. Ale barrels, just like the ones we got on the ship. I won't say it too
Probably
loud.
not for sale.
With the pie?
might be for steel.
Well, They
They're
meant not to
barrels. Do you have funds?
Of course you have funds. You all have funds, right?
Oh, it's a trust fund, baby.
No.
Or trust
I don't have a lot of
fund.
money, but I know how to.
Not a single
We got
copper
34
to my
gold
name,
on it.
apparently,
I got
unfortunately.
34 gold on
I
me.
don't
That's
remember
fine.
buying money on that.
No, none of
No,
you.
none of we who are in the jail have money.
Yeah, no.
Like, don't
Every
take us so
Well, I'll
money.
buy you all a pint because you know you have to have a pie. I don't know how expensive they are, but they can't be more than 34 gold.
I
Huh?
am famished.
My wife isn't too pissed
So
when I
let's
come
Get
fine.
the pie then. What are we waiting for?
Fine, let's go.
Never mind. If you come to my house and you persuade my wife not to
You have a
murder
house?
me, yes,
You
I do have a house.
have a house.
It's probably my wife's. Honestly, she might.
Is it
Your
here?
wife?
Is it nearby? You have a house here in this town.
I'm not in this town.
Then what are we talking about? Let's go out and get a
I
pie.
make a pie. So
There's a whole lot of discussion surrounding this pie, and my stomach is making it hard for me to hear myself talk.
Fair enough.
I'm heading down the
about 2 hours.
Going down the going down to the pier.
All right, coming through the docks, you see, just your average people. It's much more diversified than Unvarius was. You see elves, you see gnomes, you see dwarves, you see humans, it's a very mixed city. There's races all over.
You
Still don't see a lot of.
of.
You still don't see any goblins, you still don't see any tritons, and you still don't see any orcs.
Take some solace
seems-
in that.
That seems to be a very common thing. Those three races do not come out very often.
Smalltroff is pleased by that. As fucked up as it sounds, that makes him happy. He is going to be keeping Troll very close, though. He's holding the dog, like, to his side, being very, like, protectively mother hen, and trying to make sure that the dog doesn't wander off.
I want to pet your
And-
dog.
You're not petting my
Do I
dog.
see any stands with pies?
Does your dog like pie?
Was he wrong about
Dog
that?
likes food. He's a dog. If I feed him, he'll eat it.
I don't know. I've known some dogs who really don't like food. Rather eat your
Yeah,
own
they're
mouth.
called dead
I don't know where
dogs.
you're from, but if you know a dog that doesn't like food, that's probably not a dog.
It's
Oh,
probably a
it was
corpse.
a pie. The next door neighbor.
Alright, find the damn pie. Let's get moving.
Okay.
Boy,
Anyway,
you're so pleasant to be around.
So as you're coming,
not.
as you're walking, as you're walking through, coming into the market,
you think we can lose this guy in the market? Like, this guy's a
Probably,
pain in the ass. Can we
Not
keep
very
his dog?
perceptive.
is anyone like looking out, or are y'all all just like zoned in on finding
No,
pies?
I am extremely.
I'm zoned in on
He's
finding pies.
he's very locked in on the pie. I am keeping an eye out all the time.
So
Pretty hungry.
Amnon,
Looking for
I'm also doing the same.
Good.
okay,
Two
So
smart people in this
Amnon-
party.
Amnon and Fallham, y'all aren't seeing anything. Y'all are leading the group, going straight for pies.
Right.
Smallstroff, Karavi, both of you, you notice this big wooden board with papers just strewn about it. That's what you see. You see a lot of
Oh,
you see a lot of papers like pinned to this and it's a really big like just wooden board, just right outside the market.
Okay. Okay.
cold.
I'm gonna go over to that board for a second. And I'm gonna start looking at it and see what's going on there.
So you notice, you see different jobs like farmers needed, shopkeep, stuff like that. Yeah, right outside of Gallarius is a massive farm area. They're a very big producer of goods, like, wheat and stuff like that. So you'll see farms, you see shopkeeps needed, and then you see 3 different job openings. One of which is beast hunting out in the forests of Gallarius. It lists out owl bears, and that's the main one it lists. It's like owl bears, wolves, etc., etc.
I will pop
It's
that
all-
pin off, but I will
it's
also. Go ahead. Sorry.
It's only offering 35 gold, but 35 gold, 35 gold.
That's more than I got right now. I'm gonna take that, and I'm also gonna take the farmer one, the one where
Huh,
it's asking for farmers.
The second
I'm
one
gonna
you
make
see,
sure no one sees me do that.
the second one you see is a bounty hunting job. The target being cultists of God.
That's
Just like
interesting.
get a cultist.
Is there any more like detail on that one, or just
It
kill
just
these
says there's cultists of an unknown god. Kill them, dispose of them, and it's offering 95 gold.
I'm gonna turn to Kiravi. This is a
I'm
lot of
gonna
jargon I don't
smash that
understand. You're the
one.
monster hunter. You tell me. What are we doing?
I'm gonna go ahead and take the one of the unknown god and just roll it up into a ball, and then looking at Smalltroff, I'm just gonna go ahead and be like, "You can relax, my friend," and just put the piled up paper in my pocket.
You're disturbingly calm.
And then you see this third paper. It comes with bounty. It says warning, and it says brand new, untaken job, brand new, recently posted, and it says defective military members from Gallarius and Cyrene. It lists off the names, and you recognize one of these. It's a list off Virtue. Says that she's just private in the military, brand new. She's a cleric, young cleric, dwarven cleric, right?
Sorry, Virtue.
says-
Her name is.
Her name's Virtue. And you can kind of guess these aren't their real names. These are probably their code names. Kind of like how you are called Smalltroff by most people in the military. It's kind of that same thing. If it's not the real name, but it's it's what they're called by everybody. It's what they're known as.
Mhm.
You see the name listed, Hush. And it says Elven Ranger. Trying to think of the military rankings. Lieutenant, He's older lieutenant, not old, but like older than Virtue, been in the military for a minute. And then it lists the third name. This is the name you recognize. It
fuck.
says Lance, human fighter, general in the military, general in the Cyrenian military. And it lists off that he's the same age as Hush, same experience level as Hush, but he just progressed further, faster. You probably would have served on the front lines with Lance, and now Lance has a bounty on his head as a defective military member.
Fuck.
And this contract is offering 200 gold.
I'd take it immediately.
I figured you would.
Yep, I'm taking that shit. Any details on that?
The details list kind of the area they're in. A wooded area with the makeshift camp. Not too far out of Gallarius, but far enough where they haven't sent their military because they don't have anybody. And with the name with not so much Virtue, she's like I said, she's from kind of what you can gather. She's kind of new to the military. Hasn't made a big name for herself, but she's been running around with Lance and Hush. Lance and Hush have both been. You've met Lance, big dude. He is. You've seen him in battle. You've seen how good he is in battle. Hush, you've never seen, which is kind of the point. You've only heard the name. He's been in charge. He's been in charge of a lot of different groups that have gone out and taken out generals, lieutenants, everyone of upper military without being seen. Hence the name Hush, how he was given it.
But I have heard of. I've heard of him.
You have heard of him. Seeing as your backstory, you've heard of this guy, and you know how strong both of these guys are. But so Gallarius has not sent their military out to get them because one, they're severely lacking in their military currently because it's all being sent to Cyrene.
Yeah.
And two, with that whole war front, they're just like, we'll hire bounty hunters to handle it.
Who sent out this notice? Who posted this? Is there like any sort of identification for saying who to go to if we find them? And if so, are we asked to bring them in dead or alive?
It says kill on sight. It is a bounty order, and it says to speak to Ardril Arabella, the mayor of Gallarius.
Okay.
And then it kind of gives a rough look of where he is, and kind of gives a rough look of what part of town he's on, and it basically says that you see where the just regular homes are, right here.
Yeah.
It mentions that the mayor stays in. I believe the mayor stays. Let me check my session prep because I wrote this down.
Oh yeah.
It's like
Okay. Over here, right outside the market,
Fancy-ass
is the fancy ass house is where he stays. And then you see how these homes are more tightly packed together and it slowly spreads out more?
Yeah.
The further up you go, the higher in standing and ranking it goes.
Okay. Oh, we got double hats now. Sorry.
You can kind of also gather that this right side of the town is more your regular people and the left side of the town is more your military.
Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna try. Oh. This is a bitch. Okay. You went for the goddamn throat with this one.
I had to make bounties that seemed interesting so y'all could get some money and stuff.
You sure did. 200 gold for people I already want to kill? I'll take it. I'm gonna look at this bounty. I'm gonna fold it up. Frown. Stick it in my pouch. Come on, let's move. To Karabi. And I'm gonna start walking briskly back to the group. And I'm just gonna be like... I think on this. Sensing some messaging going on here.
I had to disconnect 'cause my Discord glitched out.
Oh, damn.
So whatever just happened, I have no idea what just happened.
I'm going to fold up the notice, put it in a sash on the side, and I'm gonna just kind of beckon to Karavi without making too much attention to go back to the group.
Okay. Small truff. What is... Are you trying to hide any of the, like, emotions you're feeling, any of the reaction you're having to this?
Yeah.
Okay, roll me a deception check.
Oh, I'm terrible at these. Oh, shit, I'm good at these.
Okay.
Damn.
Whoever...
Rolling
Don't...
18.
The reason I had you roll that, whoever that reason may be,
Oh, I wonder
can't-
what it could be.
they can't gather any information. They can't tell any reaction based off you. They just think, okay, cool, whatever.
Mhm.
He picked up another contract, whatever,
Yep,
cool.
Got a contract that looks good. I'm just gonna... Would I notice that I'm being... I don't think so. I don't think he would notice that. He's too focused on this. So I'm just gonna be like... Found something. This is a good one. Pays a lot. Go back and chat. See if this goes. Fucking pie.
And at that, we're gonna cut over to Amnon and Fallham and the adventures of the pie.
Adventures of the pie.
Am I seeing any pies yet? Am I seeing any pie stands yet? I
Roll
was
me a
looking for
perception.
owl bear, and an ale pie.
Roll me a perception check.
Sure. Perception check. Here we go.
Wolfrod's gonna love that.
What happened?
Oh my god!
Wow.
Crap.
Looks like you're too focused on the pies.
You can't see anything over your stomach. You're seeing you're seeing weapon vendors, everything else that isn't pie.
Okay, just let me try. Give me 1 second.
Too hungry.
You tried.
Ridiculous. I cannot
Go.
believe this.
Go for it, Verda.
Alright.
Alham.
Oh, I have a -1 on perception.
Oh, amazing. That's gonna go
Oh,
well.
Oh my god, I got an 11.
I got blind leading the blind.
What do we
got
think of an 11?
An 11? 11, it takes you a minute. It takes you faster than it would have taken Amnon. But you're seeing a lot of weapon vendors, you're seeing armor vendors, stuff like that. And then finally, you don't see it first, you smell it first.
Aha.
The smell of freshly baked pies.
Somewhere
Alright.
around here.
Now we're talking. Let's see what you have. What do you have? Good sir. Walks up to the pie vendor.
You have good pie crust, because that's what really makes a pie, I gotta say. You're fucking up the
I have
crust.
to agree with you.
Eye connoisseurs out here.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh no, I have to do a voice now.
First one! Let's go! It's a
First
pie
one.
vendor! First
man,
NPC
okay.
interaction of the campaign. Let's go.
Oh my god, I'm so
Okay.
happy.
Give me a second, gotta walk in, gotta think of a voice.
I love this.
This is my Irish
I
man.
feel so privileged. This is the first NPC interaction.
I actually
Especially
look really weird.
especially 'cause I'm role playing off of the Irish guy. Hello there.
Hello, my good sir. Do you happen to have owl bear and ale pie on you?
Owl bear and ale pie.
Oh my god, it's
No,
so
no,
good.
That's really good!
Oh,
Okay.
what is that?
Love it. Sorry, continue. I'm loving this.
Would you explain this? Is this an actual owl bear and ale mixed together for a pie?
Well, if you don't know, you don't have it.
Of course we don't have owl bear and ale pie, sir.
What do you have then?
We have blueberry.
Blueberry.
That's it.
Not the worst kind of
It's a
pie.
That's it.
basket.
You have a blueberry pie. That's all
We
you got.
have this brand new invention. Instead of being your normal sized pie, it's much larger, about 14 inches in diameter.
Mm-hmm.
Only the edges are risen, covered with cheese and an accessory of meats or veggies.
Oh, now I think we're talking.
They are
Now,
calling
what-
this. They're calling this a Chicago-style pie, I believe.
Chicago style pie. Chicago, what does it mean?
I don't like Chicago one bit. Okay, I have
Chicago?
lots against Chicago.
Chicago. I think it's some district in Cyrene. I never really know.
Sounds
That's
like
just what they're
Orcish.
calling it.
I love this.
I definitely know. I know plenty of people from Chicago.
An Orcish pie.
Well,
Let me have a smell of it.
well, apparently, where the Chicago comes from is there's the Chicago style pie, and then there's the Yorkish style pie that comes from Cyrene as well.
Hmm.
Both of which
Anyway.
are basically the same
Yorkish
thing. I'm yet to find a difference.
Yorkish is way better. Okay,
Oh
Yorkish
my
is just
God.
automatic.
Well, if you've got one that's hot right now and ready to be eaten, I'm willing to pay. As long as you have ale to go on the side.
And he brings out this box, and on the top is just written hut. There is nothing else on it, just the word hut. It's not no symbol. It is in black pencil, just
Oh my god.
HUT. And he hands you this wooden box, and opens it, and you see, your basic 14-inch outer layer, breading, risen, not stuffed, and you see just it looks so odd, especially to us. It would look weird. Out of character, it looks so weird.
Yeah.
There's, you're right off the port, so you see anchovies. You see they grow onions out in the farms. You see anchovies, onions, peppers. You see what looks like some form of ham.
This is not at all what I was thinking. But
This
it looks
brand new,
good.
this different kind of ham you've never seen. Instead of being a normal white ham, it's this red ham in circles,
This is-
placed on the top before melted over with a layer of cheese.
This is
And he says-
absolutely.
And he says there's a sauce on it that is created by taking tomatoes and mashing them into a fine paste, and then spreading it across this pizza, this pie, this Chicago style pie.
This is a fascinating little construction you have here. Not what I was expecting in the least. What
I'm
does it
gonna be
cost?
honest. Okay, if this is not what we're looking for, we're gonna have to buy another pie. Okay.
No. We're gonna try this thing because I don't miss an opportunity to eat something new, and this is something new.
I can
And
tell.
from behind you, it sounds like another vendor behind you. You just hear, "Hey, you getting one of them Chicago styles? We got York over here.
I knew it.
Well, what
Come
does that
over
look
here to
like?
my vendor. We got York style pizzas."
It's warm.
What's your price? What's your price, man? What's your price?
Well, the first man hits you with the, "I'm only going to charge you 5 silver for this entire pie."
5 silver. What can you do for me across the way there, Yorkie?
"Well, York is better, but I can do 4.
4 it is. Can you beat that now, man?
I think we should go with the York.
I
Well,
can
for
do
4 rather than 5, I think maybe you're right.
I can do
Is
Oh,
it a
yeah.
bigger
4.
pie? Is it a smaller
Also,
one?
York pie is just obviously better. Okay.
I can
What are
do
the size differences? We want to feed many people here. This one here is 14 inches around. What's that one over there?
12.
12? Ah, well, now
And
wait
this-
a minute. That's
this
a
guy
ripoff.
says-
Hold up,
Here
hold
is
up.
better.
This
No,
guy
no,
says,
no. Okay.
and the first guy goes, "I can, under the table, no one can know. I can do 5 and some ales as long as you pass on the word that the Hut Pie
Now
Shop
you've got
is the
yourself
best
a
pie
deal.
shop."
I wonder what the other pie shop is
Pie.
called.
Guess we'll have to ask. Guess you have to
so.
ask.
Hey, you. What do you call your shop?
Hey. Oh god, now I gotta think of a pun on this one.
Yep.
Give me a second.
Gotta figure out a synonym for a
If
certain
it's Caesars, we're not eating it.
Anything other than the Hut.
Big Caesars.
The Big Caesars.
Big Caesars.
I was trying to think of one for Domino's,
I
but
got
that's a challenge.
I got it. This one's called Big Julius's.
Big Julius is. Okay.
Big
Okay,
Julius
never
is
mind.
a
I
little
tried
bit
to-
out
And that
I
is
thought-
Big Julius himself.
The
Oh.
York, not New York. Nothing to do with New York. I have nothing to do with New York. Maybe the York style pizza would be better, but now that I hear that,
Better deal here. Gives me money, right? I'm saying we got ales with this. We got a 14-inch pie. It's a very good deal, I think. We're gonna take it back. We're gonna feed those other gentlemen.
All right.
We're gonna strip them up about how bad a pie is. 'Cause this guy, there's no potatoes on this thing. That's okay. I'm gonna try something new. So 10 silver, do you say, eh? 10 silver, eh?
There's only 4 silver.
4 silver. Oh, 4 silver. Unbelievable. So I'm gonna have to get 6 silver back here. And then pop my gold down to 33. I'll pay you. I pop him the 4 silver. And got ales. And we got pizza. Or pie. I guess, or whatever this thing's called.
Our Chicago-style pie.
Chicago-style pie. We're gonna bring it back with the box. Thank you, my good sir, for helping out.
Welcome. Come back anytime. Just spread the name of the hut.
Absolutely. Gonna spread the name of the hut far and wide. Because if this is as good as it looks, it's very much worth it.
Can you tell my wife for me? Because I don't know how much she's going to enjoy me spending the funds.
She's not gonna know anything about it. Where the heck is this woman?
I thought we were supposed to spread the hut, and I
She's not
genuinely
even
don't know
here.
anyone other than her.
Does she have some way of tracking you? She a
She
mage.
couldn't tell.
She's a mage. Is that what she is? How the devil does she know where you are?
She's now scrying you constantly.
On the
I
screen.
wouldn't be that surprised, I'm going to be honest.
Okay. We grab the. Who's carrying the drinks? You carrying the drinks, or you carrying the box?
I'm carrying nothing. Can you see me right now? I am tiny.
Well. Oh yeah, that's right. You're very short, but you can carry a box. Little fella like you can carry a box too. Hands the box to the little fella. Don't drop it.
It falls over.
I got the four ales in me knuckles. We're walking around sloshing ales in cups, and they're following after me in the with the box. I'm like stomping
I
through
over my own legs because I can't see over the pizza.
The pie.
I'm just looking around trying to find them. Can't find them anywhere.
Oh.
The crowd's like, where did those fools go? They're
Honestly,
gonna miss their meal.
They're like kind of not very much fun to be around. We might as well just go home now. That guy's a real punk, the one with the dog. I like him. I like his dog, but I don't like him. I like his dog.
Well, for some reason, I feel the need to stick around these folks. They might be useful.
Could it possibly be because we're all supposed to be in the same party?
Well, it might be that, but I feel some kind of weird affinity for them. I can't explain it. You see them anywhere?
Roll me a perception check. I imagine they stick out like sore thumbs, but Small Trough is just a dude,
I'm just a
and
guy.
Karavi's naturally hiding all the time.
Yeah.
So no, at a 9, you do not see them yet. You're just
Oh my
walking.
god, I got a 17, even though I had a minus
Okay.
1, so...
You see
You
them with the-
see them from your lower stature and being crowded by a group of people. I guess you just see their feet between someone's legs, and you're like, ah.
It looks like those feet.
You see
Like
the dog.
Pants.
You see the dog's paws, and that's what clicks for you.
That makes
Oh
sense.
my god, it's a dog. I want to pet that dog. Go pet the dog. Oh, turns out it's that guy.
I don't want to pet that dog anymore.
Never mind.
Well spotted. We're gonna get this guy something to eat.
Never mind.
Barreling up during their serious consideration of all these mercenary acts. Be like, we have ale and pie.
Now, however, I'll have to promise you're gonna be nice to me. Let me pet your dog before you get the pizza, okay? The pie. Okay? I'm holding it, so you guys. You can't take it unless I get to pet your dog. You can't have the pie.
I'll try to pet the dog with the pie. The pie, you'll drop the pie, and the dog will eat the pie. Then we'll have no pie. Or we'll have pie with earth all over it. We don't want that. And me the pie. You take your ales. And I'll hold the pie when you touch the dog. I'm not having anybody's dog all over my pie.
Okay. Easy. Alright. Just like hold out my hand to let the dog sniff it.
How would you describe Small Trough? How would you describe Troll? Is he like?
Opposite of me.
Is he naturally aggressive, or is he just kind of...
He's the sweetest little golden retriever of a wolfhound you will ever meet, and he wants
Gotcha.
nothing more than to be pet and loved up. But at the same
How big
time, he's a big dog.
How-
He's like one of those dogs that thinks he's a lap dog, but is not a lap dog.
A curl up and
Fallham,
sit.
Fallham, how big are you?
He's probably gonna do the dog jump up
I'm
on you
like
thing, the greyhound thing.
3'4". I'm like,
Not greyhound.
3,
okay, I gotta
4.
get this friend off my ass because he's trying to get me to like tell him how the campaign's going. I'm like, I'm in the game.
I'm currently
I'm in it
experiencing
right
the
now.
campaign. I cannot tell you how it's going.
I can't talk to you.
But yeah, no, he's like a big
Oh.
old shaggy dog.
So as you go to pet this dog, this very big dog, at your small stature,
Uh-oh.
the dog just jumps up and just tackles you.
Oh my goodness, you're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. Yes, you are such a good boy. You are such a good boy.
I didn't want him to be holding the pie. We would have lost the pie.
That would have been a tragedy.
It would have. You got to taste it. This thing's not for. This is no joke.
Has, any,
I've tasted enough dog food right now. I think I have a full meal.
has anyone tried the Chicago-style pie yet?
Not yet, I'm waiting.
All right.
Well, I'm not. I'm digging in. Put some kind of surface. I find a place to put it on top, or open up the box and try to pull a piece off and eat it. This is actually very good.
It is. It tastes like no pie you've ever had in your entire life.
Absolutely not.
With it being described as a pie, it completely throws you through a loop and sounds like they just threw something together and decided, oh, this is a pie. But it's
It's weird, it's
surprisingly
very-
good. It's
Obviously-
surprisingly really good.
It is. It's bizarre. The use of the tomatoes is very strange. It's almost like they used some garlic on it as well. Very strange. You should try this thing. You must be hungry. Come on.
And this isn't like one of the R's now where they like, they normal ones. This is like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, where they are just hanging all the time.
Yep. He's taken the piece as reluctantly as can be. Tries it. I don't...
Who are you to turn your nose up to food? We're starving to death here. We're adventurers. Those are calories, food.
I don't know whether to slap you or...
It's you.
You were right. That is amazing.
That's the nicest thing I've ever heard this gentleman say.
And it's the nicest thing you will hear me say. And he just kills it and eats 2 more pieces. And then he just turns away, grabs the dog off Falham, and walks away.
Oh no! Where are you going, baby?
And he
Now you
scolds
can have
the
your-
dog the entire time. He's like, you should have been way more careful, dude. You're gonna get yourself killed doing that.
Dog's like whimpering.
Hey, little boy, you should have
Dogs
some of
give
this
a fuck.
pie. Give the
Dog
little
does
one
not
some
care
pie.
what he says.
Or like, oh, never mind.
Are you,
Now you should have some pie now, little boy. You're a growing boy now.
I'm really not. Are you married?
I'm a priest.
That would probably cause some problems. Yeah, I can see that now.
Well, it depends on the order. But anyway, you can have something to eat because you're kind of tiny. You got to grow.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. This looks kind of suspicious, but I mean, I hope there's not drugs in this. Okay. Well, that is definitely something.
We lost Karabi?
Oh no, I'm here.
Who's there?
I'm waiting to hear Karabi's reaction to the
Yeah.
pie.
No.
I went ahead and snuck my portion of L back while Amon was distracted with Smolchov.
Hell yeah.
It's you drank half of the barrel when we agreed we would split that personal barrel. I haven't forgotten. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and begin digging in this deep dish pie.
Like, I'm a bit disappointed because this doesn't taste like real pie. I'm gonna be honest. But, like,
I don't know that calling it a pie is the right thing. Something different's
I
needed.
feel like they gotta have something else, a little bit more Italian, maybe, with the whole flavor combination.
In the real world, I couldn't agree more. That's why I gave you this scenario.
Yeah, I don't know. Just gotta say.
I'm like,
However,
I would have liked it if they were pineapples on this.
Yes! I was gonna
Oh,
say
no,
that!
oh, no.
Yes! I was gonna make a pineapple reference too, man.
I don't like pineapple one bit.
I don't know how they got them here, but they seem to be pineapples on it as well. This is a port after all.
Surprisingly enough, I don't usually like pineapple, but this is like really good, actually. But anyway,
The revolution, this thing here. I'm gonna mark this place as the place to go.
I gotta say, at the same time, it's very oily. It's very oily.
I'm gonna imagine now that any city you go to for the rest of this campaign, Amnon is spreading the gospel of the hut.
The hut. The hut.
The hut.
But first, you are the hut.
Proselytizing the hut.
Hut spokesperson.
He's gonna make a cult.
Or priest.
Yeah.
No one outdoes the hut.
No one outdoes the hut. No one outpies the hut.
No one out. That's probably no one outpies the hut is
Yep.
the
Not
slogan.
sponsored.
That's the secret cult that we just grabbed that sheet off.
I feel like they could do a better job
Oh, but
with
it's
this.
making me feel really, really, really weird.
Big Julius' slogan is just a dude screaming pie twice.
Pie!
Ah! Oh, I do not like colds. Yeah.
Okay, I'm immediately, like, he's walking away, but he's gonna start looking around for a guard barrack, or the guardhouse, or like somewhere where he can find the center of command for this town's soldiers / guards.
So from what you can gather is you notice the big hill, and on top of the hill you see a building, but you see a sign off that lists out Gallarius School of Mages. And then as you're going, you see different districts with different signs up marking which districts. Like when you first came through, you noticed that this district was the Forge District. Nothing but blacksmiths and their families. And then when you get to about here, right at the edge of the decently not well-off homes and the big, massive building, you notice a sign that says, entering military district.
I'm gonna make note of that magician's place, and I'm gonna go into the military district.
From what you've gathered from maps and things of that nature, and being, having talks with Gallarius as they're sending troops your way, this big building right here is kind of their meeting building for not your upper, like, top brass officials. This is your building for, like, top brass officials, but only top brass officials meeting, and kind of their barracks areas.
Cool.
And then, depending on how, this is, like, your private's quarters barracks area. This is just your main barracks of the city. And then these bigger houses are like generals, lieutenants, higher-ups. And the far-off left is your training grounds. And the big building in your far-off left is like that top brass building. But instead of just being limited to the top brass, that's where the top brass makes their statements towards the privates and the lower downs as to what they're doing next.
Cool.
And some extra barrack space.
So I'm gonna go towards the buildings that house the generals / the higher ups.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to see if I can get in. I'm gonna try to see if I can.
You immediately walk up on two guards. Elvin.
Elvin guards, motherfuckers. Okay.
Both of which carry spears. They seem more city guardish. You can kind of gather that maybe most of the military isn't here anymore currently. They look more city guard, very innate armor, not like it's used in battle, looking like it's used for the show. And they see you. They see you approaching. Halt! You're trying to enter the top brass room of Gallarius. What are you doing?
You idiot.
Hang on, I've got to see what he's gonna do here. Hang on. pretty
They
close.
already seem fed. The fact that you walked up here makes them. They already seem fed up.
Okay.
I would not like that job. Just like stand around and wait for someone to make a mistake.
Here to see the general.
About.
The state of the war.
It's a war.
Yeah,
What
it
more do you need
is.
to know?
I need to know if we're winning or not.
There's no winners in war.
Bullshit. We kicked Tritopus back to hell yet or not?
From what I've heard from the generals and the lieutenants and everyone, not yet. It's still raging as if it was 2 years ago.
Let me in. I want to see the general.
Fine, persistent fuck. Opens the doors.
I turn, I walk to the doors, and I spit at him. And I walk in.
He kind of glares for a second,
Wait, them.
and as he goes to let the door close, he just goes, "Bastard," and lets the door close behind him.
And as he says bastard, I say whore son, and then I go in. Just before it closes.
And you just behind the door, just hear, "Son of a bitch!" Thought I got him that time.
Yep. Okay, and then I'm heading in, and I'm looking to find the head of command here.
It doesn't take you long. They're kind of all. It's all different office spaces, so you find a door that is marked General. Give me a second to pick out a name.
Good.
General Fran Farrow. Seems like someone's in there. Door's closed, but
I'm gonna knock.
you hear just a slight sigh. Come in.
Step inside. Good day, General.
It's a day.
I bow.
Stand up.
Sir.
What do you want? Why are you here?
To be honest, sir, it's been a long time. This. Looking to join the army.
Ow.
And you haven't done it before. You seem able-bodied, young.
I have.
Now you want to join?
I have.
And why are you not there now?
I was injured.
Are you still injured?
No?
Prove it.
Strip naked now? That seems... against
Well,
protocol.
first, tell me the injury, of course.
Fracture in my right leg.
Deception check.
Hell yeah, man. I was waiting for it.
What was the injury actually?
Something to do with my arm.
Don't tell me.
Ha! Boom, baby! Not at all!
Oh
It was
my god.
almost a natural 20. Almost!
How?
I
Oh
have
yeah.
to- I have been lied to by the worst liars in the city of Gallarius, and they have a new king. What was the injury, son?
Concussion.
Deception check.
Because
Oh my god. Why can you
Take
not
two.
just say what it is?
it's still there.
He's already at first it was like okay whatever, but now that you've lied to him once, he just doesn't believe you. He's just like,
Yeah. Why would he?
son, y-
You know,
I believe you've had a concussion in the past, but
clearly it's a
you ain't got one now. You ain't got one at all.
Exactly.
It's
That's
not
the
why
point,
you're
it's
hurt
gone.
either.
I was knocked out of the army with... Got kicked in the head.
You were
Fire.
almost believable, son. You were almost believable. That is not what you're suffering from currently. That was not why you were discharged. I've seen men come in missing an eye, and I've said go back out there. Concussion stops nothing. So either tell
What
me
can
the
you-
real injury, or leave.
Fine. I was shot.
Well, that's a bit more severe. Where?
The arm.
Let me see it.
Yeah, he goes forward and he pulls out the arm, undoes the gauntlet. But he's not gonna be able to wriggle out of this one. He just takes it out.
He takes a quick look at it. Son, I reckon this is from the elves. I recognize what's wrong with your arm. This was... I don't know how an elf shot you or why, but we elves are peaceful people, so you must have done something wrong. Would be my only assumption.
Standing, fighting with your people at my side.
I
And they shot.
heard. Yeah, but it's elves.
Elves don't miss.
That's not the issue at hand. The issue at hand is I'm not clearing you for the military.
Why not? Let's swing a sword.
Because I know exactly what's wrong. You can't cure it. You can't help it. Any point in time, that arm can become useless. And a useless man on the field is a hindrance to the military.
You know who's a hindrance?
Can you
The
accuse
kind
her
of
of all?
fucks that shoot their own men. At least I didn't kill any of my own.
I'd agree with you. I would say whatever shot you. Man, he must have just learned from the elves. Because as you said, elves don't miss. So he must have just
He was
learned
an
from us.
elf.
Half elf, maybe?
I saw his face.
Did it look half elven or full elven?
It was elven. Not a hair grew from his thin little bastard chin.
Well, that happens to half elves too. I did. Just making sure.
Half elves grow beards. I've seen it.
Well, maybe this one didn't.
This one was elven.
Well, if you can give me a name, I can have him handled, but I'm sure you can't because...
I would not let you handle that man.
Well, then,
That or death. I'm gonna find that man. When I do, you can be damn sure that he's not coming away with just this.
Was the man like a greenish color? Thank you, Silux. Was he just like a basic elf?
Skin's olive.
Ah. I've had some issues with a green elf recently. Pain in the ass.
Where?
Ah, I sent him off to Cyrene to go serve. He's full green. He's like the meadow levels of green. He's just kind of a dick, for being completely real about him.
I'm talking to another one, so.
You say things trying to be kind, or say things trying to brighten someone's day, and this man just ruins it. Everything is always bad.
People's
What'd
days
you
are
say?
shitty enough. Why would you even try that? It's a waste of space, waste of energy, waste of time.
Because some people don't want to always have shitty days. Apparently you do. Apparently you'd get along great with this green man.
I would not.
Get out! Get out of my office. Leave.
Yeah.
What kind of general turns away able-bodied men just because of an injury?
Able-bodied, you can't use your right arm all the time. If that thing goes out, now you're useless to your whole...
I
your
draw
whole
the
crew.
sword. I hold it in the air.
And he snaps his fingers and you feel the tendon pop.
Ha!
Oh
Bam!
my god.
Drop.
Swords off.
Sword drops. He stands up,
I just
and
look
from
at
behind, you see like you don't see what he grabs, but you see him grab two different items. And as he raises out of his seat, you're across the desk, right? That's just about all
Yeah.
the distance you'll have.
Yeah.
He stands up, and instead of going right-handed, he takes his left, goes from behind the table where you can't see, straight up and over, and backhands you with the shield. And he just looks at you. Get the fuck out.
it. Grab the sword. Not with this hand. I'm just gonna take it with the other one. Let's kind of slowly inch backwards.
No one will search for you. I'm not going to report this or anything. I understand you're upset. I would be too in your predicament.
Why not?
But leave. Because I respect you. You served. You were injured by one of mine. Which means I respect you. You didn't deserve what happened to you.
Why do you respect me? What did I do?
You're one of the few that has been there and wants to go back. Very few come back from the war front and want to return to it. Many want to stay home. Many don't want an excuse to go back. Exactly. You are not. Therefore, I respect you. Now get the fuck out of my office!
It's a pain in the ass. Oh my god.
You have 3 seconds before I change my mind and report this to the city guard.
Alright, I'm gone. Damn it. Steps outside. Looks at the
Door
arm.
closes. Door closes. From behind you from the door, you just hear, crazy bastard. Persistent one, too. Motherfucker, I can't stand him.
Sheaths the sword.
Can't
Have a dagger.
hate this.
No. I'm gonna take the sword again. Before he sheaths it. He cuts his hand. See if it bleeds.
It bleeds.
He sheaths the sword again.
And what's everyone else doing while he's doing this?
Not there, I don't think, right?
No.
So we're back in there at the pie place, just hanging around, I suppose. I don't know. We were
Getting
You took-
drunk.
I don't know. So let's see. We were. Well, it's only him, right? Going into the military area.
Yeah, Karavi, are you with him or are you with Amnon and Falham?
So I did want to keep an eye on him, but while I'm shadowing him, because I don't fully believe he's doing anything. I per last session I do see that self-destructive path. But while he's inside, I'm trying to get an idea of like who's moving in and out, what place is heavy flow of traffic. Is there commoners, merchants, all of that? Like I'm information building or intelligence gathering.
Yeah, this area is completely dead. You haven't seen the whole military side of the town that you're seeing is just almost empty, apart from occasional city guard. You've noticed the busiest parts of the town have been the market, and then occasionally down where the shops are at, where the homes and shops are at.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll keep a distance, giving him his space while he's in the military, but like I'm actively waiting for him to come out while I'm keeping an eye on what's afloat. Like I'll continue scouting.
All right, and Falham and Amnon.
I'm just going around trying to sell people on that pipe pizza.
Oh my god.
Like I've managed to I'm going around like with signs, trying to advertise for the hot pizza place, and I think that's annoying the guy from the York pizza place.
I managed to get some of the whiskey or whatever it was,
The ale?
and yeah, the ale. And seeing as I'm clearly already lightweight, I'm actually a lightweight, so I've gotten like a couple sips in, and all of a sudden like, and my wife never gets off my ass. Got all this. I don't know how she must have eyes in the back of the head. I don't know. It's like she's like, she's just such a. You know, carrots, they piss me off. They're so full of themselves, being all tall about things. Like, Anyway, wait. Just like absolutely blackout drunk. Like
On the
stumbling
ground.
around,
Damn.
and kicked probably because he's so short. It's like, it's like, hey, watch where you're going, you big dumb fuck. It's like wandering around, like running into people, probably getting lost. Honestly, I don't know where he is anymore. He doesn't know where he is.
In the area, I'm right around the. You're not right nearby in the. I like a town square.
Oh my god, I'm so.
Is anyone else having any like pressing matters that they want to attend to, or can I also like go do something else? Because I have another thing I want to try.
Sleepy. Do I like?
Well, I haven't got anything really big to do right now. I just was feeling I was doing that, waiting for where people were, but I was very excited about the pies. Trying to get people to meet more of them because it was fun. But
I'm actually gonna go find Amnon.
okay.
If I can, because I would
It's
like
not hard to
see
find
him.
me. I'm right in the middle of like a bunch of like a big. I'm like wearing a sign on top of my.
I see you and I immediately like sigh and I'm like, why did I do this? And then I walk up to you. I'm like, okay.
Are you interested? Oh, you again?
Hey. Remember when you were offering to heal or try something?
Yeah. What did you do to your hand? It looks like it's been cut.
It has. I found something. I found a place. A magic user school of some sort. I was wondering if you might accompany me. I want to go check it out.
Sure, let's bring the kid. I take off the sign.
Let's not. Please, no.
I go over and I grab the kid by the neck and drag him. I don't know why this kid's drinking. He's got no parents.
Hey, if I were you, my dad, I can't because my dad's probably dead.
Should we bring this kid with us, right, or not? You don't want to bring him with you. He's only a little child.
He's got no knowledge of the arcane. He's flat out drunk, and he's
I have so much knowledge of
absolutely
the arcade.
horribly
I got the
annoying.
arcade out
Well,
my
maybe we should
asshole.
leave him over in the bushes there so he doesn't get stepped on.
Leave him somewhere, but leave him out of sight, please.
Oh, you want to fight,
Okay.
fight, boy?
Drag him over and put him in the bushes.
I actually just realized that I did not design.
Doesn't
him
get
with,
stepped
like,
on, so-
that was like an actual.
Who lets their kid drink?
Very
Hey,
irresponsible parents.
I'm real responsible.
Where is his parents anyway? I never really asked that question. He's been hanging around with us all the way on this boat. Was he locked up in a prison too?
Yeah,
They don't put children in prison in this place, do they?
I suppose they do.
Okay, let's go with you.
Come now, let's go.
Ahead with
We'll
him.
find him again afterwards, or maybe we don't, and that would be just as nice. All right,
I'm
let's
like
go.
trying to
Come on, troll. Come on.
follow them. He's trying to follow them, but he's like stumbling around, like hiding. He's like trying to like hide. He keeps getting like kicked and stuff.
We've
Yeah,
been
I'm-
like followed in the background, but with
Robbie, that'd be fun. I wonder what
Robbie
Kira's doing.
following us, like going from bush to bush in the background, like trying to sneak up with us.
I still have my cloak, so yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna head over towards this mage's school.
Is Zero still here?
I believe
Yeah.
so. I would assume so.
Okay, good. I was like,
I'll
need
just
to
let
make
y'all do y'all's thing.
like a disadvantaged self.
Oh
check.
yeah, go ahead. Disadvantage stealth check. See if Small Trough or Amnon notice you.
That would be hilarious. If
I
we
have
if we
plus
didn't,
plus
that would be
plus.
hilarious.
Disadvantage spell still.
Not
Got
for
a
us.
12
For
First one, and the second one I got a 11.
What'd you say the first one was?
12, and the second one's 11, so 11 for it, stealth.
What's y'all's passive perceptions?
11. Oh, 13. Sorry, that's my passive investigation. Sorry.
Mine's
13.
12. Passive perception's 12.
Oh, that was almost really funny.
Yeah, y'all hear her clinking in the background, falling over the cobblestones, falling into bushes, or him falling into bushes.
That was almost really,
You
really
think-
funny.
He thinks he's talking quietly, and he's just muttering to himself all this randomness. And he thinks he's like whispering, and he's like yelling it.
You're being so big. Broken child. There.
We sure are. Alright, let's take a right here. Hang on. He's gonna angle Amnon, steer him this way, go into an alleyway, and then wait for Valham to go past us, and then continue the same way we were going before.
he goes. Like, hey!
I wonder where they could have gone.
That you did before. Didn't know where you got that ponytail from. Why are you so short? Like a woman, like this random woman, like a small child.
And we continue towards the Mages College.
So what is it you want to show me anyway? You said something about healing.
That's what I was wondering. I was thinking, maybe these folks at the college something we don't. Maybe they
You
have
see,
something.
there's a difference between mages and clerics, yeah. And can I explain it to you? One is
There is?
different than the other.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. And we have deities, mine, who won't reveal his name to anyone, which makes it real hard to do any work useful. Any useful work. Because you can't appeal to him, because you can't call him. Whereas somehow he managed to know when I'm looking for him anyway, which is useful. But these mages, they do something different. They're kind of like poking around with the inner workings of nature, if you will. Or the arcane. It's different. They're not really in the service of any sort of... Yeah, it's a little different. See, deities usually have a person to them.
Tell me about it.
This guy, these things don't. They're sort of like the forces. That's different too.
Of nature.
There are druids as well that do that. But these guys are looking at some kind of, there's arcane symbols and whatnot. It's different than what we do. Or maybe they wouldn't talk to me even. If you found a chapel or something, maybe that'd be more likely. The mages are usually not terribly interested in the folks like me. You say all kinds of funny words and then stuff happens.
He's not listening. He keeps going. He just goes faster.
Well, anyway, I could use the exercise. Keep walking after this feller.
You're just trekking up the hill towards this mage's school.
Sure.
And you get there, and it's just a typical school place. It's like a college of sorts for mage, just for teaching the arcane arts.
Are there any people just like walking around?
You see a few that look like students just walking around.
I'm gonna address one. Just be like, you, hey, you, yeah, you.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I don't quite know how this works. Do you have a general, commander, captain? Who's the one who shows you all this shit?
The professor.
Professor. Okay, yeah, that sounds good. Where's that?
Is inside in his office. It's a big door, labeled.
What's his name?
I swear if you ask me for another name I don't have ready.
Just realized I asked
His
the
name.
stereotypical evil player question.
His name's Professor Dorwin.
Oh, that's a good one.
Dolan, okay. Alright. Sounds good. Shoo, go. Thanks.
Have a good one. He walks off to continue about his matters.
He waits for like a minute before he realizes he needs to say you too, and he goes to say it and he's like, you, oh. Alright. And then he keeps walking.
It's like, never mind. I
Never
thought
mind, he's gone. And he has been.
So upset. Never mind, you shouldn't be going to like the magic school. You should be going to like the psychology school so you can become a licensed therapist for this poor guy.
He's gonna go inside. He's gonna try to see if he can find this Professor Dolwyn.
Yeah, you see big labeled door, wooden door, wide open. The big plaque next to it just says Professor Airden Dorwin.
Airden Dolwyn. Knocks.
I gotta think of a different voice. That's the hardest part so far.
Yeah. Coming up with all the different voices, yeah, it's a challenge.
Oh yes, hello. Come on in.
He bows. Just instinctively.
I'm not a priest, I am a professor. You do not have to bow to me.
Right. Hello.
Hello.
Names don't really matter. Wondering what you sort can do for healing wounds.
I told you they don't do healing wounds.
But like your friend said, we don't really handle healing wounds, my friend.
What about curses?
There we have some spells that can break curses, but I would be the only one adept enough to show you.
It's not my place to ask.
Oh no, what he's asking is, can you remove the curse on his arm?
Some
Another
curses.
cursed arm. I like this is
Some-
like a real.
It's like a thing with us. Curses on arms.
Some curses are trickier than others, but I can definitely try.
Have a look. Just
I'm willing to just do that with no payment?
Some people are good people. We help others because we can.
But you're not a priest. You're not a holy man. You're not someone who offers.
You know what they
services.
say in my area? Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Sometimes you're standing on a whale fishing for minnows. You should zip your lip and take the gift.
I'll teach you something, my friend. You don't need to be a priest or a holy man or a man of an arbitrary god to be a good man.
Oh, watch out! There's a priest. There's a priest. An arbitrary god.
Where I come from, that's not the case. I'm used to. It's not that. My apologies for looking the gift.
Our friend here's a nice guy, but he comes across as a little bit rough along the edges. Let's not let him talk much more. You might change your mind.
Yikes. Not really a good pitch.
Let me see the curse.
I take out the arm, right on the table.
And he will attempt to break your curse by casting remove
Wow.
curse.
Small Trop is surprised. Is this guy okay? This is the weirdest question I've ever asked in D&D. Is this guy an elf?
Yes.
Oh, Small Trop is so confused.
He's gonna cast remove curse.
Okay.
And well, actually, he doesn't even cast it yet. He looks at your arm and recognizes that this is an elven curse, a very long-standing elven curse. And so I don't know if I can remove this. I've seen other people stricken with the same ailment that have come in here trying to get it removed, and sometimes I can't. I've done it for a few others.
You try.
I can try. And he goes to remove curse. You see it kind of golden flow through your hand, and then as it reaches, the gold fades as soon as it gets to the wound. And he goes, I'm sorry. What I've noticed with this curse is it doesn't come from yes, magical healing's involved, but there's something more than magic. The people I have been able to remove this from have been men that have accepted their wrongs, accepted differing opinions, and learned to be different. If you haven't done that yet, then I'm not sure that this can be cured for you. I'm sorry.
Open your mind, boy.
Why would a curse require...
Well, actually, from a point of view of a cleric, it kind of makes sense, yeah?
Why?
But it's kind of puzzling to me that the magic could know such a thing. Sounds awful personal.
It's one of those elvish. He goes on to explain it's one of those elvish curses that, like, it's got the weird contract in it that's like. Basically, it's less of a curse and more of a. Have you seen Liar Liar with Jim Carrey?
No, I have not.
Yes.
In that movie, his son makes a birthday wish that he can't lie for 24 hours. Jim Carrey's character is a lawyer. It's kind of like that. It's a curse, but it's based off the old wish thing. Of they wish, like maybe this dude wished a person would change so he could hit like the captain of Tritopus, hit him with this curse, and then they would change their worldview and leave. He hits you with it, and that wish is still kind of in effect.
Just kind of starts to stare at it.
Okay, I might actually like need to leave right now.
You're all good if you need to.
Yeah, I'm just like really tired.
You're all good.
Alright, I
Just like...
They're still there? No.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Is there anything I can do? Anything?
Listen to your friends. Look inward. Instead of focusing so much on what you've lost, try to. If this curse is trying to make you be different, there is a reason. Listen to it and try to learn from it. That's the only advice I can give you. And then find a magical healer that can do something.
Curse.
He kind of glances over to Amnon and goes, "You understand what I'm saying, don't you?"
I know exactly what you're saying. This fella here doesn't want to listen to very much of anything. That's okay, though. He'll come around. Once he realizes his arm's not going to change otherwise.
He looks back at Small Trough. You're a soldier, aren't you? Listening to commands, listening to other people tell you what to do. People, in particular. It's the same thing. This just isn't a person. Listen to what it's telling. Listen to what it is doing. Think about what it is trying to tell you and follow it. You may not know what that means now, but as you grow older, you will learn. As you experience more of this curse, you will learn.
I've been here for
You'll fi-
32 frigid, freezing winters. 32. I've seen something like this.
And how many of them have you been a soldier?
Since I was 15.
And what were you doing before you were 15?
Running.
Exactly. Try not to think like a soldier, think like a man.
Okay, sorry. That's fucking awesome. Okay. Can I come back here?
Whenever you like.
Who are you?
Airden Dorwin, professor at this here university.
Good thing we showed up during office hours.
It's a good thing you did. I was fixing to go home. He's gonna reach out to Amnon to shake Amnon's hand.
Stands up. Turns around and he starts to leave, but then as he goes to leave, he just turns like a second thought. Thanks.
You're welcome. And he just nods.
Anything I can do?
Told you what you can do. You can listen to your feelings and all that. Yeah.
I know what you can do too. You can listen to your buddy Amnon here. It seems like, well, he seems like a crazy drunkard. He seems to have a decent grasp on the idea I'm trying to teach you.
As you say, it comes along with age. Kind of like some good ale, yeah.
It is like some good ale. It is a lesson that does come with age.
Speaking of which, I wonder if we left that kid in the bushes too long.
I don't care either way. Alright. Well, he's gonna start to turn. And he turns again. Albus.
What? I just heard somebody yell, you still owe me ale. From the distance.
What about
My name is Albus.
when's the last time you heard that name? Already thinking more like a man than a soldier.
Turns and walks away. Damn, I like that guy. I like Mr. Dolan. This professor, dude.
Cool.
I like this guy. He's gonna leave. He's gonna leave the college and just try to find somewhere to be alone and think.
Well, there's a slew of taverns.
He's got no money. He would love to, but he's got... Maybe he will. He'll go to a tavern. He'll sit down. He's like, what can he sell?
I still have money.
He's getting as far from you as he possibly can for right now.
I'm following after him. Oh!
I'll go ahead and give you all the I'll give you all the
Say-
tavern names.
You know,
Tavern names, okay.
So you've got the Blue Rat Pub,
Blue Rat Pub.
Blue rat. That's right.
Awesome.
the Righteous Root,
The Righteous Root, I love it.
Like it.
the Bright Raven,
Ooh.
Oh.
and the Big Liar Inn, spelled like the instrument, not Liar.
The Big Liar Inn. Cool. Alright, he's gonna go to the Bright Raven.
Karavi, which one are you at?
Once I heard Bright Raven, that's the one that I wanted to be at.
Same, dude.
All right. Yeah, you make your way to the Bright Raven. It's just amongst the markets. It's in, well, not the markets, the shops and the homes and all that good stuff.
He's gonna
Not-
go inside.
On your way, you pass other shops like magic shops, general stores, weaponsmiths. If you want the names, I can give you some of those names too if you want them.
Weaponsmith.
You pass by two. You pass by the Steel Base and the Ore Decor.
The hors d'oeuvre. Okay, I love that. So, the weaponsmiths, the steel base. Hors d'oeuvre. He's gonna go to the steel base. And he's gonna look for the blacksmith.
There's no blacksmith inside. When you walk in, there's this dwarven woman behind the counter. Low counter. Just, hi.
Do you have an anvil?
No. I sell the weapons. I don't make the weapons.
I said Advil. I'm like, wait a minute, what?
Alright. What's your name? Who are you?
Berhilda Runegut.
Hilda. Good to meet you.
I'm undecided.
I'm Albus. And he'll reach out his hand.
She just one big dwarven hand just right on yours and just you feel your elbow pop while she's shaking your hand.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the stuff. Alright.
So what are you looking for?
What have you got?
We've got it's a weaponsmith. We've got swords, we've got armor, we've got spears, we've got daggers, we've got flails, maces,
You have shields.
axes, shields. We have shields.
What kind of shields?
Wooden shields, metal shields, shields.
Any... What do you recommend?
Well, personally, my personal favorite to look at, I think, is the best shield we've got. Give me a second. Now I gotta go find a good shield. My favorite shield is... I thought I found one. I didn't. I lied to myself. My favorite one is this, and she holds out this big steel, just iron shield with this gold inlaid, what looks kind of like, it looks like the Thor's hammer pendants that people wear.
Oh, hell yeah. I've got
Just
one
inlaid in the
myself.
front, inlaid in the front and all gold. And she just goes, "This is my favorite shield."
What does it do?
And it's we had some mage come take a look, and he told me it, I guess 3 times a day you can like counter a spell or something with it. I don't know.
Do that?
You're not a mage, are you?
Apparently not.
'Cause that is a thing that mages do pretty frequently.
Really?
Yeah, it's weird. You just see some mage's magic just not work.
Why would you stop someone from casting a spell?
Well, maybe it's a bad spell, and you don't want to be hit with a bad spell.
Do it to other people's?
You do it to other people's spells, not your own spells.
See, I was thinking. Alright, how much?
Oh, it'll only run you about... I have a number next to cost, and it doesn't! Now I gotta think of an outrageously high number. That's not too outrageous. My least favorite part of this whole game is pricing.
Yeah, man. I can send you something for that, actually.
Awesome.
I've got a sane magical prices thing that I can get you.
Awesome. So this price might change later on.
Yeah,
right now, she looks and just goes, man, got 1,000.
Sorry, 5,000, you say?
1,000.
1,000. I was like, whoa, okay, sick. Oh. Alright then. Hold on to it for me, maybe. Thanks. Bear Hilda.
Yep, fair, Hilda.
He's gonna leave.
Have a good one. Oh, if you go by the forges, see my brother.
Does he have an anvil?
He is the blacksmith that makes all these weapons and shields and armors.
The gods. And where's he?
He's over in the Forge District. Where did I put it? Oh. His name's Thorfic. Thorfic Runegut.
Orphic.
Avoid Jetic, though. Avoid Jetic Marygut. Hate that guy. And don't go to Ordecor. Ordecor is run by his sister, Arabella Marygut. She's the worst. Both of them terrible people. Awful people. Me and my brother came here from Durham trying to make some money, and who but the Maryguts 2 weeks later wind up in Gallarius. Because of course they did.
Terrible.
Fucking Maryguts.
Truly terrible. I'm so sorry for your loss.
Now have a good one.
Two? You leave? Oh my god, I love it. And he's gonna go try to find Thorfic Runegut in the Forge District. But if
Alright, we'll
there's been a lot of spotlight on me, so if anybody has any other
we'll cut over to what's Amnon doing right now.
yeah, what's going on?
What he's doing.
I followed him into the. I don't know. I was going into the. Was it the Raven place there? But
Yeah, you'd go in and you'd probably notice Karavi just chilling.
go sit with Karabi. I guess I was following him, but anyway, yeah. Karabi, what have you been up to? Karabi, what have you been up to?
Gonna somewhat jump, seeing Amon sit next to me, and it's like, oh shit, shit. Don't scare me, Amon.
When you went off to?
Looking for good ale, like the one that you owe me from the ship.
I'll buy you an ale right now. In fact, pop a coin to the barkeep. Give him your best.
Brings out the best ale they've got.
He's paying for my tab.
I am.
How much is on that tab?
I've already had 2 ales.
High priced ales or like ales?
Ales, but now that I got a bud, I'm gonna go after a high priced ale.
Alright. So yeah, the ales are probably just gonna be about 2 silver a piece.
We're okay.
And then after I get my ale, the best place to look for information will always be here, where the drunks talk amongst themselves.
Drunks talk to themselves too, I find. Speaking of which, we left that kid in a bush somewhere.
We should find him before we leave. But there's talk of some odd men and a nameless god camped outside of town.
Nameless god, you say?
Yes.
Camped outside of this town.
Was thinking maybe they have some connection with you. Interested?
They have connection with me. Where did you hear this information?
Like I said, spots like this tell the best stories. Some false, some true.
No, it might be true.
Well, Karavi,
There-
you can assume this one's true. You got a pretty clear indicator this one's true.
Well,
Well, I have been told to protect these cultists.
you've been told to protect them.
I have. It's been the direct charge of my nameless god. In fact, so I don't know what the deal with this nameless god is. But he's been pretty clear about the fact that I'm supposed to protect these folks. They're going to be persecuted by Lord knows who.
Well, that's gonna be interesting. And I'm gonna like get really shifty-eyed, looking to see who's paying attention to us, and then dig in my pocket and pull out that balled up piece of paper and open it because somebody's put out a bounty on them.
Bounty? Oh boy. Now I was going to have a good time just hanging around here, but instead I had to go out and fight. I don't really like to fight, you see. But we have to go find these people and we have to go save them. At least that's what I got to do. You don't have to come with me if you don't want. You can stay right here. I got to go move them along because they have no idea someone's coming for them all that. So where exactly? Let's see. Where does the place say? Oh.
So, what do you say we go ahead and move them, but tell everybody that we've eliminated them and collect that bounty?
That sounds like a pretty good idea, actually.
It'll give your friends some time to hide and find a new spot, and FYI, keep it on the low what you're doing. We have more funds.
That sounds like a great idea. In fact, I don't think I could have thought a better one myself. Are you willing to go do that with me? Are you stable enough on your feet?
I can hold my own.
Okay, let's go do it then. I have to exit the tower, I think. Maybe we should get Sourpush to go along with us and prep the kid.
As you're leaving, y'all come across Delnez. And Delnez just says, basically tells you Fallham's going to be so hungover. He'll find Fallham as long as you leave him with some money to get a room at the tavern.
Sure, here you go. A couple of gold piece or so will do it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And before we continue, we're going to go on break.
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
Good. This sounds interesting. What's going to happen here?
Oh, yeah.
Sneaky sneaks.
All right.
Pause the recording. Brilliant. All right, we're back. Excellent. Here we go.
All right. So last we left off, Karavi and Amnon. Y'all are going to look for Small Trough, right? Or now, Albus.
We'll see how long that stays. How many people he's gonna talk to like that. We'll see. Albus. Old Dumbledore.
So, however y'all want to start off, feel free.
Right. Let's move. We have to go save this group.
Yes. Save. Do I know exactly like what where exactly would they be at? Based off
it gives you a rough general area. They're just kind of out. They're kind of out in the woods. Just they have a camp out in the woods.
Like a weird gypsy encampment.
They're not really trying to hide or anything like that. They're just, don't want anyone to come attack them either.
We're able to leave the town without any issue, or is it heading our way out according to that general?
One more time. What did you say?
Do we already have Small Trough with us, or is it just me and Amon?
Up to y'all. I mean, that's what when we were on break, y'all were going to find him.
Yeah, I think you guys are like for the current moment you are, but it's just you two for now. But show up whenever you'd like me to show up.
So we just left. We're just. What time of the day is it?
It's starting to get late. Like the sun's starting to set.
I see. So like late afternoon, stepping out into the road, into the street. I forget what season it is.
It's spring.
Right, okay, so stepping onto the street, it's sort of spring. It's getting cool in the air. Looking around, is there a lot going on in the? So this is near. Is this near the center town center? People must be closing down the.
This is more like in the shop area, and a lot of the
Okay.
shops are closing down. And the closer you get to the markets are starting to close as well.
Okay, people are starting to close. So do we have any? Do we have Luxie and Small Trough anywhere around?
Yeah. I would say definitely. Probably just. Oh, he went to the right. He went up to Thorfik Runegut's smithy.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
District.
so he's out there.
We don't know where he is then. So we
No.
just like where he found.
Yeah.
We're just looking up, and there's nothing.
Karavi would have seen the Forge District sign, but you wouldn't know that he's in the Forge District currently.
Right.
So, I have a question. Did Smalltroff go with Troll, or
Yeah.
did he go solo?
Actually,
went with
no.
Troll?
He would have probably left Troll. That's a good question. That's a very good question, actually. Would he have brought Troll? Yeah, I think so. He's been very protective of Troll.
He would have fought the dog for sure.
Yeah.
So, knowing that I should have followed Smalltroff and kind of regretting that choice, I'm gonna go ahead and whistle melodically to get Troll's attention.
You're standing there in the middle of the people are closing down all of their stands and things out in the general town center area, and you're whistling for the dog.
Yes, I'm gonna whistle as loud as I can, because I'm not gonna assume like why we were on the boat and I was putting Cho spending somewhat time with him. I was just like whistling, trying to see what he responds to.
He must have gone back to the boat. Actually, he must have. What would he possibly be doing around right now?
That man's a man with a mission. Like it or not, he's not gonna make a pointless task.
No, do you know where he went? Did you follow him around?
For some time, saw him last head into the military area of the town. After that,
You know where he went? He went with me after a little while to the Mage District, to the Mage University. But then I don't know where he went.
Why would he go to the mage area? Isn't he a soldier?
He was interested in getting healed, actually, strangely enough, although I told him that healing's nothing to do with mages. He had an interesting exchange with an elven mage professor, who told him something about having to come to grips with his own, I guess, inner demons. Of course, I could have told him that for free. Of course, this guy did it for free as well. It's kind of unusual, actually. Those elves are kind of good-natured.
Didn't I tell him that on the boat? Okay, well,
It's like everyone's told him that.
Everyone has
hasn't
told him
listened.
that. He has not listened.
The fellow doesn't listen to very many people, actually. And we might be better on hitting him over the head to put him in a sack and dragging him along with us.
if anything, use his blind rage as a weapon. Well,
You're not any good at tracking, are you?
my ears are gonna go ahead and like twitch, and I was like, actually, I'm quite skilled at that.
In that case, maybe there's some sign? I'm not very good at tracking at all. I figured we could ask around. But I didn't have any idea where he was going, other than this thing with randomly going to see the mages. Thank you.
Like to think Amnon did that in game too.
Yeah, in game for sure.
So, DM, could I it's pretty much in the midst of becoming dusk. Is there any way without looking odd? I want to go ahead and sound like a child. Like I want to throw my voice using thaumaturgy as a child and just asking if they saw my uncle and describe Smallchoff and kind of see if anybody reacts to that.
Molotov is your uncle. You poor, poor, poor soul. It's gonna go very badly.
You hear a couple people say that they saw him go towards the Forge District.
Were
You know,
they
Spaltrop, even though he is a normal human, he does kind of stick out. He's a very large human.
So these people who heard the thaumaturgy, where were they? They're just like point and scream into the wind, or what?
I imagine they kind of start talking amongst themselves, and with how Karavi is about picking that kind of stuff up. Like, oh, I think I saw that guy go this way. I think I saw him go this way, and kind of pointing in that general direction.
Oh, cool.
So I'm gonna go ahead and like kind of elbow nudge Amon and be like, we head that direction. And every time we head in that direction, I'm gonna use thaumaturgy to like throw my voice mimicking a child asking if they know where my uncle's at.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
An effective little bit of trickery you have there.
Yeah, you kind of get the same results, and eventually you find your way making it to the Forge District.
And then at the Forge District, I'm gonna go ahead and whistle, trying to see if I can hear Tro from her accuracy. Like I'm gonna stop the child act.
Okay.
Rackers is he doing here? A Forge District. What does he think he is? Some kind of blacksmith?
Probably looking for a better weapon.
Better
The man
weapon.
knows nothing but battle, and he's probably looking to better arm himself against something he hasn't come across yet.
Speaking of arm, it doesn't seem like he can even use his arm. His arm's kind of dead by his side lately, you know.
Again, the puzzled look.
Oh yeah.
Like while we're walking and I'm whistling, I'm like, tell me more.
Well, he seemed to not be able to use the arm. I don't know what's going on, but it looked weak. Not sure what happened to him earlier in the day, but he was hanging the arm to his side, and he was able to only sort of limply lift it up so the mage could look at it. There's some kind of curse involved, and apparently the curse is elven. So he's got an issue with elves. Interestingly, he had no problem talking to this elf about the curse. But evidently he's got to come to his grips with his inner demons about the elves. But that arm doesn't seem very battle-worthy, if you ask me. If he's planning on doing any forging, he's not going to have much luck out here. Can't lift a hammer, I don't think, with that thing.
I'm gonna not directly at Amon, but just out loud. That probably explains why he's pushing himself to battle fiercely.
Oh, really? Can you explain to me? Because I have no idea what you're talking about.
A soldier that can't fight?
Oh, yeah. Maybe he feels a problem, you mean? I think he's a little inadequate.
Yeah. He's probably taking out all of his rage if it was the elf that inflicted it upon him.
Oh, I see.
But for now, let's find our impotent friend and try to encourage him to assist.
Yeah. I guess we can get one more arm on our side.
I'd rather have somebody skilled with battle tactics behind my back.
True.
And then, as we continue, what can you tell me more about these religious folk friend of yours, an ex-nay on Cote A?
Yeah, I guess I won't say that quite that way, though these people are awful. Well, I was originally charged to exterminate them, you see, by potentially the same faction that wrote your note there. I was doing this, and that's when I met my nameless friend, who told me instead that I should protect them. Now, it was very convincing, I have to say. I don't often describe it to you. Now, when I look at this thing that communicated with me, it was all eyes and sparkles and not, and you couldn't look at it till it was straight on. It was nothing but this crazy presence, very bright-like, but very convincing at the same time. I didn't want to mess with it. If it could see everything that way, I didn't want to fool with it. It seemed like the real business. And since then, I had this ability to heal. So it must be speaking of one half of something. It was dead frightening, I must say. I don't want to cross the guy. I talk one way, but I don't want to cross whatever it was. So now it said to me to protect them, so I'm protecting them. Whatever it was, I'd rather face an entire army of them than I would one of the whatever it was that came to me.
Okay. Did you sense any malice, any hatred, or just
Not so much, actually. Not hatred, insofar as that for some reason, these things are, I don't know. I don't really know the reason, except for the fact that I wasn't supposed to persecute them. I wasn't supposed to put them to trial. I was just trying to make some money, I was a house soldier just like the rest of them around. But apparently these people are in favor of that weird-eyed thing. I don't know what it is. But I don't want to face it. I'll tell you. It knocked me right down.
as long as, God forbid, we're not helping something malevolent, I have no problem helping you hide these people.
Yeah, I didn't sense any malevolence, you see. I didn't sense any. I sensed great power, but not malevolence. It seemed to me that the malevolent one in the deal was me for trying to exterminate them. I was being punished for it. Oddly, I feel like I deserved more punishment than I got. Instead, I've been just deputized to protect them. Kind of a strange move. To sort of pick me up and make me one of the ones protecting these folks. Very weird. Don't ask me, I don't understand it.
I'm assuming by making you its protector, it educates you in its unique way of it and its followers. Then just
Maybe it's I get the distinct feeling that something in that, some one of these people is special. That we're trying to protect that one. By protecting them all, we protect the one. Maybe we don't know where it is. Maybe the one hasn't been revealed. Who knows?
all I know is it sounds like we got a cash cow on our hands.
Huh. Don't say that too loud. It might have ears as well as eyes.
And in Elvish, I'm just gonna go ahead and utter the word fuck.
Oh. I don't speak Elvish, I don't think.
Good.
So yeah. Is there any way that while we were talking, I can like eye the area looking for small child?
Yeah, roll me a perception check.
Where are my...
18.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, I mean, are you trying to hide small trough?
I'm not hiding. The plan was to go to the forge and ask the forge master if I could just hammer on something.
Then yeah, I mean, y'all see it. You see him, and y'all have been hearing him. You just now realize you've been hearing him, but you've been hearing him.
He's not trying to hide at all. He's just standing there, slamming on the iron as hard as he can and as much as he can.
Yeah, so y'all see him just fine.
Alright. So I'm gonna make my presence known instead of creeping up behind him while he's hammering. And casually and goofishly, as best I can, so it's not to alert him, I'm gonna go, you can hammer out all your feelings that you want, but we may have a job. Are you interested?
He stops for a second. No. Yeah. What is it?
Let's talk outside. We're private amongst us.
Fine. But I've also got a job. There are some people here.
More
that-
coin.
Oh yeah. Some people we should hunt. Pays good. supposed to bring in the cold.
What people are you talking about?
Defects. Soldiers from the army.
Are you still trying to prove yourself to the blasted army? You need an arm for an army there, friend. We're not going to take you back. From what I heard, you got pretty well turned down today. You might as well help me. I've been deputized to protect some people. These people are in danger. They're going to be hunted and killed. All they are is innocent women, children. For some reason, someone wants them dead. I think I know who that someone is. I think that they hired me before. Not really sure why they want them dead.
Sometimes the innocent can have much more powerful than the guilty. Sometimes you've got to make the wrong choice to get ahead.
Well, if it's the wrong choice, then why? And, I don't know what head you're trying to get.
Sure, whatever it is.
So while we're outside the blacksmith now.
Yes.
Alright.
Did you get what you found from this blacksmith? What was it, a weapon?
Not quite.
Really? Well, hopefully it's useful to you. Maybe this is the place where we have to part ways then, because I have to go defend these people. That's where I'm going. I'd like to be able to help you, you know.
Maybe.
So while you guys are doing all of this, I'm gonna begin playing my flute and somewhat like dancing around. So God forbid if anybody's watching, they just see this blue thing playing a flute, but using thaumaturgy and like low common voice so that only you two can hear. I am going to say something and
What do you
directly to Small Choff, okay? While the flute is playing, I'm gonna just utter the words, you can relax. I can tell that you're getting nervous, so do yourself a service and try to relax. I know that you're tired of the war and bloodshed. Tell me, is this how we're supposed to live? Look at how you grip your sword, enough said. Why should we take when we could give? And you can show a person that you trust them when you stop and lower your guard. And it's like, still playing the flute, trying to like keep on moving, and it's looking at the two of you, and it's like, we have a chance to make some coin. You don't have to live and you don't have to kill just to validate your feelings. If you are cursed, you are cursed for a reason, and ignoring that reason isn't going to help you validate yourself.
It's getting late. There are taverns nearby. Let's sleep.
Well, before we think on it, I think we should go ahead and step out of this town. help these people, or at least move them. Sleeping when you're angry doesn't really resolve any issues. It only secures that hate.
Both been right before.
Just bear with us for a minute. We'll just take care of this one bit. Then we probably won't have to do anything else for a while. Just as what I've been charged with. And if we don't want to cross whatever it is that's been chasing me down, we don't want to get on the wrong side of it, you see.
You
I'll tell you more about it in the future.
should
Did?
respect that. Soldier.
Excellent. Let's get moving. We haven't got much time to spare. If I'm right about who these people are who are pursuing them, then we only have minutes, not hours.
Follow you guys.
And you'll take and go head out towards the cultists.
Yeah.
All right, y'all leave the city, no problems. You're going through, and this is when y'all notice the more farmland on the outside of town. And you're traveling through the farmland, then getting towards the woods. One of you roll me a perception check. Yeah, one of you roll me a perception check. Whoever wants to do that.
Alright, let's do it with advantage this time.
Nice.
Or not. I'm not doing anything yet.
I mean, Karavi's like our
Alright.
perception god.
Yeah.
Yeah, Karavi, you see the smoke rising in the distance.
Uh-oh.
Like not like stuff's on fire, but like a campfire smoke. And you think it's probably hour and a half, 2 hour walk through the woods. So y'all trek through that way. Someone roll me survival.
Should nominate Karavi again for that, probably.
Yeah, I guess a plus 2.
Yeah. My wisdom's shit, so that's probably not gonna go too well. No, my survival's actually decent, but not worth it.
Are you kidding me?
Oh
Whoa.
no.
It was a 20
Good.
and
We did our roll.
So
I would have.
my flute out. I'm gonna go ahead and do the Willy Wonka Oompa Loompa.
yeah, so it takes you a little bit longer because twists and turns in the path. You get a little bit lost. You get back on. Y'all get there probably it takes you about 3 hours when you finally get to the camp. And when you get there, you stumble upon this camp.
Ooh.
Cool.
Ignore the three people. Ignore the 3 people in the bottom corner.
Okay.
They don't matter.
Sure.
They're unimportant.
Unimportant. They're fine.
So yeah, you walk upon this camp, and you just see people walking through. It's no big deal, you know. I mean, it's the middle of the night, so most people are asleep, but there's still a couple people, not guards, but people keeping watch. And everyone's kind of just dressed in their normal clothes, nothing crazy. I need to bring y'all's tokens out, but I don't even remember. I need to just go to the folder and grab y'all's tokens.
Oh man, what's gonna happen here? I wonder. This is gonna be interesting.
All these tokens are gonna be massive at first, not with the size of them.
Oh yeah, they do that. I don't know why. If there's no
Yeah.
grid, they do that.
Ah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what Amnon looks like. I love that. I had an idea, but like, I knew he was blonde. But I like having that visual. That's really cool.
What did I do with Smalltroff's token?
I did send it in the Discord, so we should be able to get it back if need be.
Did I download it? What's this token? What's this random token? It just says token 1. Oh, it's just it's just Anon again. Yeah. If you could send me
I can send
a
it
token.
to you.
Okay. I'll size these two down and kind of get them outside the camp. Yeah, I messed up, and when
Boom.
Roll20 was asking if I wanted to size maps for the grid,
Oh yeah.
I was like, nah, and it won't pop, and I then said, don't bring the pop-up up again, and that
Oh.
was a bad decision.
Oh
'Cause
no.
now I can't fix it. I can't fix it.
Oh no. Also, I have one for
What?
troll too, if you need me.
Well, that's good.
Boom.
Awesome.
Send that in the chat too, just in case, just for a fun representation of the dog.
Save image as.
Oh, look at him.
This
Yep,
way I
there he
won't
is.
lose. And then
Who's your good boys?
save image as troll. Okay. Now it's all good.
Hell yeah.
I just need to get those two on the board. Small trough.
I failed my survival check because of troll.
Yeah, troll distracted.
Cool. Cool.
There we go. Now we have small trough and troll on the board.
There we go.
This is good.
This is good.
And Dylan, that's exactly what I can picture Small Chop looking like.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? It's good.
Yep.
So
Man.
y'all walk up on the camp, and if y'all want to enter, y'all. I mean, it's not super well guarded. You can kind of just walk in. They're not like trying to stop anybody. It's just a matter of
Trying to
keeping.
gain control of our tokens, you know?
Huh? Oh yeah, I didn't give y'all control of your tokens.
That's always the fun part, is trying to do that.
Uh-oh.
Controlled by small trough. Controlled by Amnon, and then controlled by
My
Karafi.
token, let's go.
There we go. And then I'll give small trough control of troll.
Oh.
Cool.
This is good.
So yeah, you see people walking about, and you see a younger. As you walk, are y'all walking into the camp?
Yeah.
So as you go into the camp, you see over by one of the campfires, a younger man looks more regally dressed with staff and everything like that.
Yeah.
He's kind of sitting there.
I'm gonna stay a little behind the rest of the crew, so probably like here-ish with the troll. Are we?
Is that a door? Is this a way in or what?
Yeah, if
Yeah.
we're going into the camp, where would that be?
Right about there. There's no real entrance or exit. It's all kind of all the little like spikes aren't actually there. It's just the best map I could get.
Cool.
Gotcha. Okay.
Suspend your disbelief.
I will certainly do that. It's excellent.
I'm definitely going right up to this guy.
Cool.
He seems a little frightened because he's like, I've never met you.
Huh.
And he's just kind of
I'm
looking at you like,
here on the behalf of the nameless one. The one whom you serve, you see. I've been brought here in his name. Which is kind of a good one, right? Name of the nameless one and all.
Hmm.
Kind of funny, right?
are you sure? What's he the god of if he's really the nameless god?
I don't know what he's the god of, but all I can tell you is he's got a bunch of pals with eyeballs that like to show up to me, knock me on the ground, and tell me to protect you fellas. So,
You definitely serve the nameless one. He's kind of the god of vengeance. One of more or less, but really just vengeful on people that do wrong.
Ah,
Not so much just an asshole god, just a god of don't fuck up.
I believe that. My butt hurts from all the kicking I got from him. So anyway, yeah, the trouble is this. We may have a bunch of people to go after if we don't get out of here. There are people, show that note. Ravi, pull out that note. Show this fellow that. That'd probably convince him more than anything I can say.
Oh, gonna dig in my pockets and pull up like a whole bunch of trash and all that paper.
When he goes through his receipts, we're gonna get to this note. Wait till you read it. We found this posted on the bulletin board in the city. It doesn't bode well.
He takes it, reads it, and just kind of his face kind of like drops. Like he's just like, shit. I thought we were okay here. And he looks at you and just goes, "My name's Akil.
Keel?
What are we going? Akil. What are we going to do? Where
How many of you are there?
20, 30?
20, 30.
How do you
Well,
spell his
I'm
name?
willing to
Sorry.
leave you out of here, Mo.
Sorry, how do you spell his name?
AKHIL.
AKIL.
Cool, thank you.
AKIL.
Sorry.
I don't know where this go down. So we can get you actually. I think that the best way to go here might be to put them on the ship. Then we'd have to go through the town. I don't know about that. We could go directly out into the wilderness. There's a couple of options we have. We could smuggle you into the town, all of you. By night, we can get you on our ship. Now, it doesn't sound like much, but honestly, it might be the safest bet. No one's going to think to look in a ship right next to the town where this was posted. I can imagine that eventually these people, whoever they are, they'll be combing the landscape here, looking for you all. Because they pointed us right here. We didn't have to do any guesswork. We just moved directly toward the fire and found you all. So what do you think?
Well, there's the reason we're camped out here for the past few days. We got some sick folk, but we just a couple of them aren't doing the best and can't really travel. But we've been able to start setting up a camp just south of Sarton Wick, right above the ridges between Kazdareg and Scully, and it's been more of our people. That's where we were heading. We passed over the north of Gallarius and got to here, and then people fell ill, so we've just been camped out. We were planning on leaving within the week and heading that way.
Bring me to the sick people. Do you have a healer here?
We've got a few. They're doing the best they can, but there's just I don't know what overtook all these people.
Interesting. Well, we could continue to go, but we'd have to continue to move. Maybe we try to heal the people more, and then move directly off. Because, it's not going to be long before someone else can find you, if we can find you here.
Yeah,
I can't imagine we're the only people who've seen that advertisement there pinned on the wall.
Yeah, from where they're trying to go, they're probably only, without any people, probably a week's walk, maybe a week's travel before they get to. Because how they're describing it is it's a much bigger camp set up by more members of this nameless god that have, and some of which they've set up more of a defensive camp also. So it's not so much you can just raid it. It's actually becoming it's starting to become more of a town than anything else.
Oh, a little better defended, I see. Okay.
Yeah, so that's where they've been trying to go. And so
not accessible by water. Not accessible by water. It has to be walked to, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
So we could look at the sick and see if we can heal them, and send them on their way.
Then
Is that worth a try?
I'll help as best I can.
Seems like you have animals here. You have horses. They're horses for all your people. Are there any wagons?
Yeah, we've got wagons for families. We've got horses for individuals. Everyone, I mean, a couple people walk, but we swap in and out, so we're able to travel decently quickly.
Bring me to your ill people. We're going to see if we can heal them more. Now, your healers, are they actually able to heal wounds and disease and all?
They are. There's so out of the 30, we've probably got 5 healers. 2 of them are sick, and then probably 15 others have fallen ill. So we've got it. I don't know what overtook them. no one's died yet. No one seems like on the verge of death. It just seems like it's just put them to like not put them to sleep, but like put them where they need to lay down and just lay there for a little bit for a couple of days before there could be exhaustion plus the elements just getting to them.
Hmm.
And while he's telling you this, he's taking y'all over towards. It's not really so much a sick camp because it's not really a sick area. It's just throughout the camp you'll see individuals that are sick and being tended to by the 3 healers that aren't sick.
Okay. Well, let's try to see. Ask one of the healers. Go up to them. Do you have access to healing powers from the deity?
Yes.
Okay. And what is the best you have? Do you have lesser restoration?
Most of us just have cure wounds, honestly.
I see. Well, let's try a few things then. Let's see if anything is possible using lesser restoration to bring me to your ill. Let's see if we can do a job.
And as you get to the first ill, you're starting to work on them. Has anyone stayed closer to the entrance, or y'all all grouped up together?
No, I've been staying closer to the end. I said that I was like, I'm gonna just hang back, I think. I offered to help, but at this point I'm staying back.
Then you hear it first. You start hearing trees. Like 1 tree, 2 trees start coming down. And then in the distance you just hear, "I'm back!" And it's just this orc. Just massive orc. Just walking towards the camp.
Oh, that's not what I was expecting.
Behind him, you see a human. Just be like, "Shut up! We're supposed to sneak in." And those are the only two individuals you see currently. Or make me a perception check.
Give me a perception check. Okay, let's see. I'm actually decent at this. I'm actually quite good at this. Okay. Damn. A lucky roll.
Yeah, those are the only 2 people you see.
Oh shit! Okay. That's a stealthy bugger. Alrighty.
Oh shit! For some reason I saw the 11 survival and thought perception.
Oh
no, you see this other guy. You see this other guy off to the right. He's for most people they would not notice him. He's off to the right and he's kind of creeping through the bushes, but just daggers in hand, trying to get around.
Okay. I'm gonna look around at the people in the camp and I'm just gonna check and see how they're reacting to this.
You see fear. Every person in the camp is just terrified.
I step forwards to here. And this guy's the sword.
Yeah, and this guy's moving closer and closer, followed by the fighter, or the human, while this guy's still creeping around the right side.
Do I notice what's going on, or am I still occupied with the...
You're helping healing, but you hear this very deep voice, a borderline singing joy, just singing out in joy that he's fixing to get to kill people.
Uh-oh. So I asked the guy with what was that?
There have been bounty hunters and bandits that have come about. This man came about once. He came by and said that once he gathered more of his friends, he was going to come back for all of us. And
I think we've come to the point where we know who it is who's trying to get you. Then I run away, run back toward the gate, try to find out what's going on. I run up behind small trough. What's all this about?
There's some fools trying to get close. I'm gonna draw the sword.
Robbie, what are you doing?
I have been sitting at this table, pretty much trying to pay attention to Amon, but also like keeping an ear out for things out in the wild.
Okay, so you've been hearing this too. And as soon
So-
as you, go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead.
I'm fixing to take us into initiative. So, does anything else you want to do beforehand?
Question would be, has any of them noticed me? Because if not, then I'm gonna slink into the shadows and try to get a better vantage point.
I wouldn't think so. The human's been distracted by the orc. The orc's been distracted by bloodlust, and the other guy that Smallcroft noticed has just been creeping on the right side.
Okay.
The two rolls.
So I don't want a meta. What I have noticed the guy creeping.
Roll me a perception check
Okay.
with disadvantage because this is really far.
Ooh.
Okay. What is the result? I had a 7 and
Yeah, you don't notice him at all. He's crept right by to the side, and you haven't seen him at all. Which, after hearing this, Akil's just kind of bailed out back.
Good play.
He's trying to get as many people as possible to go with him.
Good.
And when you draw the sword, Smalltroff, this orc is pouncing. He's like, "Alright, it's fight time."
Shit. Okay.
So, I'm going to take all of us into initiative.
Okay, it's not terrible. It's not terrible. I'll take it.
I'm just gonna roll their initiatives openly.
Perfect.
The orc got a 22.
I
Damn.
can't roll anything. Nothing.
Huh. Everyone's having a hard time. Are these spikes here or not?
No,
Oh, they're not. Okay, good.
the fighter probably gonna have a pretty high initiative. Oh no, he did terrible.
Ooh, shit.
Got a 12. It's actually surprising because he's got advantage and +5 to his initiative.
Holy shit.
These characters were made while we were on break, and when we first came back from break.
Hell yeah.
And the other guy got a 9.
I was at 22.
And you can feel free to roll for troll.
Oh, okay, sick. I will certainly do that. Let me go over to extras here.
I'm also gonna roll for Akil to see if he's pulling people out and getting them away.
Making mine for troll.
And Akil also. How do I add him to turn order? Oh. And Akil got a 9. So then I do. Alright. So, this orc's turn is first.
Alrighty.
First thing he does is rage. He just rages immediately and just
Oh, baby, here we go.
runs straight at you, Smalltroff.
Yep. Here it comes.
Okay, there. Oh wait, that really doesn't work that good. Never mind. Give me 1 second.
Okay,
Still trying to get it sorted.
Problem.
Okay, so he charges you,
Alright.
and you see he has this very very Orcan style great axe,
Oh shit.
and he's swinging straight overhead, straight at you.
Oh shit.
Oh, why'd I roll it there? Nat 1, so
Oh,
good.
okay. That's good.
I don't think he has yeah, he shouldn't have a second attack. They're only level 3.
Alrighty. Let's see how this goes. This is gonna be a war of attrition.
And then the next turn is the fighter.
Oh.
And
I'm assuming he's
the fighter,
he's a +5 initiative, right? That's crazy.
yeah. The human fighter is going to come up on this other side of you,
Uh-oh.
and he gotta remember their names. Cause I have 3 different character sheets open right now for him. He is going to do He's going to swing at you with his scimitar.
Not bad. Okay, okay. Should be able to take that. Hopefully.
14.
Misses.
All right.
Hallelujah.
Then I believe that's going to be his whole turn.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Which means it will go to Small Trough.
Excellent. I'm going to, having my sword out, and looking at this orc standing right in front of me, I'm going to lash forwards with the blade and in hopes to slash his sword out of his, or his axe out of his hand, and I'm going to be using a maneuver for disarming attack. So first of all, I need to actually roll attack. I don't have any sort of way of getting advantage. Ha! Okay, well that's to be expected. That didn't work. All right.
Yeah, that misses.
Yeah, no kidding. Bonus action. I don't think. You know, for right now, I'm gonna leave the action surge. I'm gonna wait until I feel like I need to do that. When you hit with a weapon attack. Okay, so I don't expend the superiority die though. That's good.
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
What's Troll's Dex?
Troll's Dex? Oh god, let me see. 14. So +2. I'm assuming a keel. Ooh. It's a keel. Oh my god, we got triple 9s. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, I think this guy's is a little higher.
Probably.
So, is Troll still back there? Or is he gonna be... Oh, I guess we have to wait till his turn. So
Yeah,
this guy's gonna...
we'll leave him there for right now. That would make sense.
This guy's gonna kind of creep back.
Oh, it didn't. You're right. Karabi's initiative isn't on here.
Oh, yeah.
Karabi.
Oh, I didn't... Oh, he had a 22.
Shit.
You're at 22. You're at 22.
Yeah, we'll go with Karabi first. We'll jump back towards Karabi.
My Wi-Fi decided the technical error
Oh no.
right in.
All right, then you go ahead, and then we'll move back to. I'll give you. They're just bounty hunters. I'll give you their names. The orc is Varbuk. The fighter is Asp, and the other guy, which you haven't been able to ascertain a race from, he is Trace.
Trace. Barbuck.
Okay.
Asp. Trace.
All right, Karabi, you go ahead.
So then, I am going to target this guy with my bow.
Which one?
The run directly in underneath Smallchoff.
Okay.
And then did we get a long rest?
We did.
On the boat? Okay, I just know.
Yeah, on the boat, yeah.
I think it's been at least a day.
Okay. So then I'm gonna bonus action Hunter's Mark him.
Okay.
And then I am gonna with my with Golas, I'm gonna knock an arrow directly at him.
Okay.
Nat fucking 20.
Oh, baby!
Yeah, that hits. That obviously hits.
Huh.
Boom.
So that's gonna be for 10 points plus my hunter's mark. So 13 points total.
Did you roll a 10 on the 1d6?
I rolled a 6, but I get a +4 for my for the bow.
Yeah. Yeah, and then a crit doubles, doesn't it?
Oh, so that's 20 points.
Yeah, 23. And would it double the hunter's mark too? I think so. So 26 total.
Even better.
Damn.
Yeah, you see this arrow fly in and it hits him right on the neck, but just barely misses the area, but you see it's just pouring.
Damn.
He's already bloodied.
That's
One arrow,
crazy.
he is already like dying.
Shit.
And if they haven't noticed me, I'm gonna go in between the tents and just like stay crouched.
Skyrim stealth archer over here.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
Alright. So we'll skip through Varbuk, Asp, Small Trough, and
Yeah.
it's Trace, then Troll, then Akeel. So Trace, on his turn, is going to back into these bushes. He's going to attempt to hide. So I'll have him make a stealth check and see if it... That's based off what? Beating your passive perceptions?
Yes.
Okay.
So
I
you
think
should
that
probably
doesn't.
do that.
It gets a 19, so
Yeah.
So, as far as you know, Trace is nowhere to be seen.
Gone without a trace.
I'm actually going to remove his coat. I'm trying to think of how... I wish I could just, like...
Switch to the GM layer. Right click on it, and then there's an option that says layer. You can move the token to a GM layer so that only you can see it.
So y'all can't see him anymore?
I can see him currently.
Oh.
You might have accidentally put him on the map layer. I do that all the time.
Okay, he's on the token layer. Layer.
Layer.
GM layer. So y'all can't see him now?
He's gone. He's gone.
Okay, he vanished. Don't see him now.
Alright. So, that's... believe his entire turn.
Suspicious.
I don't think there's anything else he can do currently. Let me make sure. Okay, no. He does do something for his action. I'm not going to say what that is.
Okay.
And then... Troll.
Troll. The troll's gonna go 5, 10, 15, and give the help action to Small Trough. Try to see if he can help. Like, he's just gonna start barking at Varbuk. And trying to distract as best he can to use the help action. So I have advantage of my next attack roll.
Alright. And then Akeel. For Akeel's turn, he is bailing out. He's just dipping.
Good move, Akeel.
He's bailing, so he's gone.
Oh yeah?
Effectively gone. And then Amon.
Right. I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on the bloodied one.
Okay.
On the 8. I think I need a spell attack first, did I?
No. No, he has a dex save.
Oh, what's the
Dex.
dex? Okay,
D12.
so that's on.
It is 12. You gotta do 12 dex save.
You got it, 30-20.
Ooh, shit.
Wow.
Dang.
So, is it half damage or?
No, it's a cantrip.
Let's see.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's okay. Right, that's it. No, misses. That's no good. Do I have like a bonus action or something? What do I have? Bonus action is I can cast Spiritual Weapon. I'll do that.
That is pretty sick.
Hit that with a. I have a +4 spell attack. That. An attack of 15.
On same character,
Same character.
that hits.
Right, here's the damage. Is 1d8 plus 2.
Let's make it.
9.
How do you want to do this?
Oh shit!
I'm doing a spiritual weapon, so it actually turns. I take my hand like this, and I come down like that, and a gleaming blue hammer comes from the sky and just crushes them. Boom.
Yeah, okay. Asp is dead.
Dang!
Oh no! I removed. Okay, I know where he's at. I know where Small Stuff's at. I actually removed.
Oh my god!
But I know where he's at. Okay.
I rolled 12? A 12, I think, right?
Yeah. So then it goes to Karavi, which for some reason has a 44.
44?
It's fine.
How did that happen? That's a hell of an
I don't
initiative
know.
you got there, Karabi.
I think I messed up somewhere and put something down that I shouldn't have put down.
That's
but
funny.
it's fine. 44
Oh, wait.
initiative, Karavi.
That's crazy.
Even.
It doesn't change anything because Karavi had the best initiative score out of
Yeah.
everybody. So
So with my bonus action, I'm gonna move the Hunter's Mark from the now dead target to the barbarian, I guess, the one raging.
okay.
I'm gonna get out of my hiding spot. Get a good look. Would I be able to shoot him from where I'm at, or will I have to move closer? Or would I have to change my vantage point? I don't wanna, because both small trough is in front of them.
Yeah, you'd have to change your vantage point a little bit, but you could definitely get there. You probably only have to get to about 5 to.
If I'm like right here, would I still be able to see him?
I'd say you'd probably need to get to about here to get a good line of sight on him.
Okay. So you know what? Yeah, I'll get right there. Give me a moment. I wanna, because I'm not trying to cheat anybody out. So I just want to make sure the distance. Okay. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and aim my bow at him, and I can see that he's an Urk, right?
Yes.
16. The 16 hit.
16 does hit.
Okay. So I'm gonna say in Urkish, take this, you fucker, as I knock that arrow.
Alright.
So
Oh,
that
shit.
is
Max again. Dang.
Plus
Send
100.
it. And
13. Alright. Yeah, you see the arrow. Oh, wait. It's halved.
so then with the rest of my movement, I'm gonna go and try to hide right there.
Okay, yeah, you can hide just. Yeah, I'm sure you can hide just fine. I don't think he's going to pay much attention to you.
Okay.
And then it goes to Varbuk. He is dead set on getting small trough. So he is going to reckless attack.
We had advantage, damn it. Troll's help action is useless.
So it's +4 with advantage. A 9 or a 23.
Woo, that's gonna hit me, yep.
Alright. So then he gets D12 plus 2.
I use a parry on this.
Oh, he maxed it out.
Oh, I use a parry on this, don't I? Yeah. Yeah, I
And-
do.
And that does. And parry does what?
Okay, so I've reduced the damage by 1d8 plus 2.
Okay, well since he
So
reckless. Okay, since he reckless, he can also use frenzy, which means he deals an additional 2d6 damage.
Oh, baby.
So he's at.
Oh, baby. This 5 damage is gonna do a lot. How much?
21.
Whoa! Okay, so I take 16.
Yeah, because he maxed out the Great Axe, which was 12 plus 2, and then he got 5. He got 7 more off the Frenzy.
That's crazy. Okay, well, I am mortal. Barely, but I'm mortal.
That's insane.
That was a lot of damage. Holy crap. I was fully expecting you to go down there. That's crazy.
And that's his whole turn.
All right.
So turn goes to the guy you can't see.
Me? Oh, that guy. Fuck that guy.
Anyone y'all can't see. The one guy y'all can't see, which is Trace.
Trace. We don't know what the hell he's doing.
Yeah, and he's gonna start off with making a stealth check.
Let's see.
That is just needs that's 17.
That's success.
Yeah, and so he's going to move for his turn. Oh, let me go to. I think he has 30. Yeah. All right, that's his whole turn. So it goes to Troll.
I should be on here somewhere, I think, right? I think I got a 12, so I think I'm before
Oh,
my
yeah,
dog, right?
Yeah, you were before. You were before Trace, but Trace didn't do anything, so it's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
So go ahead.
That's fine. He did something, I'm sure, but that's okay.
He did something. It's nothing major yet.
I'm gonna use Second Wind to regain 10 health because, my God, ouch! And then I'm gonna use.
Barbarian?
Yeah, Barbarian's hurt, dude.
Especially at level 3.
Level 3, he had Frenzy there. I'm gonna try for a menacing attack.
Okay.
So I'm gonna bring the sword back, and with this gigantic roar, I'm gonna slash it forwards in attempts to hopefully make this guy afraid, give him frightened. I have advantage 2 different ways. 20.
Yeah, that hits.
Boom. Why are we rolling both? I keep forgetting that. So that'll be 8. Oh yeah, plus 1d8 because of the the maneuver. Because that adds 2 damage. So 10. 10 whopping, which is halved to 5. But if he has to succeed a Wisdom saving throw, DC 13. He will be frightened of me until the end of my next turn.
Okay, he's frightened of you.
Ooh, shit. Okay.
Frightened means he won't come towards you, right?
Yeah, and also I think he has disadvantage on his attack rolls against me. Let me check.
No, I don't think he can make attack rolls against you.
I don't know if that's how that works. That seems too good to be true. Disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear. So he has disadvantage on all ability checks and attack rolls while he can see me, and he can't move closer to me.
Dang.
That's kind of cool. Battle Master, man, it's fun.
Yeah. Is that the end of your turn?
That will be my turn, yes.
Okay, Troll's turn.
Troll is going to... Let's see, what's Troll gonna do? I'll have Troll make a fun little bite attack, why not? Boom, let's see. Well, that didn't work. Alright. Wait, strength save? I'm sorry? Can it not? You can knock something prone? I didn't even know that. Alright, that's Troll's turn. Did absolutely jack shit.
Trying to make sure I get this right for this character.
That never does look good.
Okay. So yeah, that misses.
Yeah.
And turn goes to, it would go to Akil, but he's bailed out for now.
Yeah.
Goes to Amon. Amnon.
Dude.
Right, so here we go again. I'm gonna do Cure Wounds on my friend here. And small drop Cure Wounds, first level Cure Wounds.
It'll probably put me back at full.
Yeah, we got like, so that's a total of 8 hit points.
Oh yeah,
back.
full HP.
Right,
It's so nice having a cleric, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
And I can do a bonus action again of another spiritual weapon, same hammer move on that guy. Full of 3 points of damage.
Get the roll attack for that first.
Oh, I didn't roll attack.
And he's a +4.
Yeah, 9, so that's no good.
Yeah, that misses.
Oh, missed it. I just used up
Damn.
that spell.
No, that spell slot, that remains there for a minute. So I think you have 1 minute for a spiritual weapon to stay up, and you can just keep attacking with it over and over again. You don't have to use the spell slot.
That's good. Oh, that's good. I forgot about that. That's
you just
great.
use the spell slot the first time, and then as long as you keep concentrating on it,
Oh,
it
yeah.
remains.
Yeah, that's good.
It has 20 feet of movement speed.
Need it. That's good, actually. Yeah, that's good. Nice. I'll keep using that. Alright, nice. It's a good spell. Awesome. Keeps clobbering people with that. That's great. Okay. That's all I got right now.
All right, goes to Karavi, who's now got a 66.
How did that happen?
I think I actually changed the setting when adding his initiative that gave it +22 every single round.
Oh, that's a thing?
Yeah, something like that.
I've never heard of that before. What?
Yeah, it's the setting under the name whenever you add it.
That's
That'd be
hilarious.
All right, so I'm gonna move right here into the bushes, trying to remain hidden. And I am going to knock an arrow, because why not? If it ain't broken, don't fix it. 15.
That hits.
That hits. All right, cool. So I am going to use Golas. Okay, so that's 5 points of damage, and then
Plus the hunter's mark.
ooh, I got 6 points.
So
And then
the
you know
five-
what? Huh?
The 5 is halved, and then it's the 6 of the other one.
All right. Smallchoff, forgive me for doing this, but
Okay.
I do not like barbarians because I hit him. Bonus action Hell of Durns.
Oh shit! Cool.
So I'll post it in the chat. He needs to make a dexterity save.
I do too, right?
Yes.
So does Troll.
Oh no, my dog!
Wait, is
That's a
Troll
natural
within 5
one.
feet?
Yeah, 5. He's within 5 feet diagonally.
Oh, forgive me.
Forgive me. Wait, you could. Nah, you're hitting him. It's fine. He'll be fine. Next save. Yeah, 17.
Alright, yeah, so he'll just
Troll
take
did
half the
good.
damage.
I got a natural 1 though, so that is inspiration, which is pretty sick. I'll take that.
Yeah, he's gonna make a.
I can tank that
Okay.
damage, dude. I can take that.
Alright,
Warbuck only got a 7 on his dexterity.
Shit.
so then he's taking that, and it's 1d7, for 2 points of damage,
So
I
only
wasted a
one
spell
for
slot.
troll. Thank goodness.
Okay, even
Piercing.
better.
Piercing, so it's halved for him.
Oh, it's only 1 for him too. Little chip,
Okay.
but I'm fine.
Alright. I'm happy it wasn't too much damage, but yeah.
That could have been bad.
Anything else?
That will be the end of my turn. Like, right after I launch it, I realize, fuck, I'm about to hit them too.
And then it'll go to Varbuck. He is scared of you, so you see him kind of trembling a little bit, but even in his rage, he takes some swings at you recklessly.
Okay, so he's straight roll then. That's good.
Yeah, just a straight roll. With
It's pretty sick. I'll take it.
only a 10.
Misses. Ah, tank. It's so
And-
much fun.
He doesn't have anything to do with his bonus action, so it goes straight back to Small Trough.
Okay, excellent. Let's try that again. Let's go for that attack one more time. Okay, because I've got advantage because, you know, that's a 24
Oh,
Hits.
for 11 points of slashing damage plus 1d8. Wow, 18 points of damage.
You take the higher or lower on when you have it.
When you have it, 18. So it's 8. Oh yeah, it would have that, right? So you would take lower.
Okay, so it'd be
It wouldn't be 18, yeah. Wait, it would still be 18. Jeez. Even if you add it and then cut it. Anyways, math.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to do the same thing with the superiority die, and I'm going to require him to make another wisdom save against being frightened again.
He's not rolling good right now.
Oh,
14.
Damn. 14? That succeeds. He will not be surprised. He will not be
Okay.
frightened.
And he's bloody. You're noticing you've been slashing him. He is pouring blood right now.
Yeah. And then I'm going to action surge. Fuck it. I'm action surging, and I'm doing that again. It's not the end of my turn, so he's still frightened of me right now. Oh, okay. That's ass. Alright, well, that didn't do anything. Alright. That's my turn. I can still use my inspiration next round. That's fine.
It goes to Trace.
Uh-oh.
He's gonna move. He's gonna move. And let me get him to make a stealth check. Nat 1.
Oh,
So his stealth does. So anyone that's been paying attention, you can now see him. But you don't see Trace. Trace isn't there. Trace is gone completely.
Also, he's left the battlefield.
Yeah, Trace has left the battlefield.
Uh-oh. I think
But-
he's chasing Akil. True.
Well, you think that, but Akil just has walked up the path and he's standing behind Amnon.
Oh, no.
Amnon, roll me an insight check
Oh, no.
about his presence being behind you or not, because this will determine if something happens.
Something.
6.
Okay, something does happen.
Something
So
happens.
Akil, all of a sudden, Akil. Let me make sure this does what it does.
Whoa.
So Akil this time, with advantage because you just think it's Akil. That's why I had you roll the insight check. You think
Right.
it's just Akil chilling there. With advantage, Akil removes the dagger
Uh-oh.
and goes to thrust it into your back
Not a keel.
Akil.
So,
with a 21.
Oh, shit.
wait,
Fake
before this is set, can I ask a question?
Go for it.
From my vantage point, would I have seen somebody appear behind Amon?
Not so much up here, but you would have seen Akil like sneaking up behind Amon.
Okay. Okay.
So he's taking and plunging this dagger into your back with advantage. Didn't crit, so
That's good.
and the dagger he uses. Get to that in a second. So it's 1d4. That's 5 plus a 1d8, 10, and then plus his sneak attack. Just 2d. So 15 damage, and 1d and 5 of that is from the dagger goes through, and that's where you get 10. You get 10 of the damage, and then the other 5 comes from that dagger igniting
Oh.
and plunges it into your back and
Mm.
fired.
That's pretty bad.
So yeah, Akil just stabbed you, and he's just staring at you now.
I move.
The turn goes to Troll.
Troll. Okay. Troll. Okay, we're gonna have Troll try to attack the barbarian. Come on, Troll. 14.
Oh, that barely misses.
Oh man. Okay, that's his turn.
All right, it goes
help that.
to Amnon.
All right, I've got a. Still have this. I'm gonna do 2 things. One, I'm gonna take my mace and clobber freaking Akil with it.
Dang,
dirty
20. Shit.
That hits.
And for a total of 9 plus 1 or 7 bludgeoning damage. Sorry. And then I'm gonna hit him with also the bonus action of spiritual weapon that's still up and about. 9. I don't know if that hits him or not though.
No, that doesn't hit him.
Damn.
So that's no good.
And it'll go to Karavi with now an 88 initiative. Will the fight end before this hits 100?
Ha! Doubtful.
So, I'm trying to read up on Hunter's Mark because I want to see. Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna use a bonus action after seeing Akil pull up and then stab Amon. I'm looking at it like I need that healer. Like I know he wanted to protect you. I'm gonna shift my Hunter's Mark to Akil, and I'm gonna just knock an arrow right into him.
Right.
What did I get?
That hits.
Why did it show? Okay, so then you know what? How much damage am I inflicting? So 6 points of damage, and then let me add the Hunter's Mark. And I completely forgot to use this ability. I have Vex, so anytime I hit somebody with a strip bow, specifically Dolas, I get advantage on the next attack when I use that same weapon.
Nice. Oh wow.
So, Akil takes another arrow just right to the ribs, and you just see him profusely bleeding. Like something vital was hit, and he is barely standing.
Damn.
And turn goes to Varbuk. He's gonna reckless and swing at you again,
Ha!
Small Trough,
Alright, hit me.
because you're the dude standing right there in front of him. 14.
14 misses. Reckless? He still gets a... Wow. This poor guy.
Yeah.
Only people that can hit me are my friends.
Well, he doesn't get the advantage. It's just straight roll.
He's not afraid of me, so he would have advantage.
Oh,
As the
he's not
fear
afraid.
This fear failed.
Okay, then it's an 18 to hit.
Still misses. 19 AC.
That's insane. So yeah,
Chainmail,
that's his whole.
shield, defense, fighting style.
That's his whole turn.
Dungeons and Dragons.
And so the turn goes to Small Trough.
All right, baby, let's try this again. Hitting this guy, I'm using my advantage. Oh, no, I don't need to because he is reckless. So I'm going to just roll with advantage normally. And get a 15. Barely.
That hit.
Hell yeah. Okay, so that's 8 points. And then I action surged, yeah, so I don't get to use that again. So that's all I'm gonna be doing this turn, I think.
He's just looking worse and worse
Okay,
and worse.
I am gonna shout. I'm gonna say to him, I'm gonna strike out at him, cut into his shoulder, pull my sword out. Are you even trying? Come on, hit me. And that's my turn.
Nice. And the turn goes back to Akil. Who is not Akil, but Akil.
100% definitely Akil.
Akil.
He is going to try to stab. He's going to try to stab out at Amnon again. I rolled it on there. 15 to hit.
Hit.
Let me make sure that he... Yeah, has 3 charges. He doesn't get the sneak attack this time, so that's good.
That is
So
good.
it's a D4, a D4, and a D8.
Jesus.
There's a reason he's dealing so much damage.
Mhm.
And it's because I may have given him a thing that y'all could give to Verta's character. So 5, 6, 9 damage.
Ow.
Down. What?
Down. Yeah, that first attack is-
Shit.
Roll death saves and stuff.
He's in death saves.
Yeah, it is in death save now.
Dang. Okay.
I can't
You don't have
do
to
that.
roll it until
I'll
your
look it up.
turn.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you're good for now. And turn goes to Troll.
All right.
Okay.
He's gonna
Troll's
try to
gonna give
snap
the-
Varbuck.
Okay, here's a question. Help action. I'm just gonna have to check this and see. Okay, it's just ability check or attack roll, not saving throw. That would be stupid and make no sense. We'll have Troll use. Let's use an attack. Let's try that again. Surely he'll hit this time, right? Nope.
Oh, misses.
Nope. This poor dog can't hit shit. That's his turn.
And now Amnon needs to roll his first death save.
Okay, here we go.
All right. Roll it privately to you, I guess, too.
Yeah.
D20.
Yes.
Oh, damn that slash. Who uses forward backslashes? Oh, there's no backslash DM roll?
There's
Why is it not recognizing it?
a GM roll.
GM roll, okay.
Yep, it's GM roll. Sorry, I just had to check. Wow, I wish I rolled that.
Okay.
Actual game.
Right.
Okay. And then Karavi. We didn't meet the 100 mark. We went over 100.
Ah.
So I'm rolling with advantage. Let's see. 26 to hit.
Which one?
So it's a kill, not a kill.
Okay, that hits. And it would hit either one. I just want to make sure who you're aiming at. Honest, I don't think you have Hunter's Mark and a bow, which means you at least get the damage. So how do you want to do this? Yeah, how do you want to do this?
How do I want to do this? Okay, so you're seeing that he stabbed and Amon falls. I'm gonna begin rushing, and as I'm rushing, I pull out the arrow and I'm knocking it. So like right after he gets stabbed, I'm gonna yell, giving away my position, and as he looks at me, it's gonna launch and fly right into his left eye.
Oh.
Ooh. And as soon as it makes contact, you see the form of a keel drop into the form of what looks like a changeling
Mm-hmm.
as he just drops back, unmoving.
20, and then I'll end my turn on top of Amon.
Okay. So
And,
it goes to
Go ahead.
Goes to Varbuck. Will this be the end of the fight between Varbuck and Small Trough? He's gonna
We'll see.
reckless.
See if it actually does any good for him this time.
8 and 9.
Nope.
So yeah, that's his whole turn. He can't hit you, so he has nothing else to do.
Oh. You tried.
And Small Trough's turn.
Alright. Boom! Striking forwards once again. He reckless. I have advantage. God damn. 24.
That hits.
The reckless is helping me more than it's helping him. 4 points, that's it. So 2 for him.
Yeah.
Pretty shitty damage, but I'll take it, man.
And turn goes to Troll.
Troll, come on, Troll. You can do it, buddy. Come on, Troll. Nope.
Nope.
One day, Troll will land an attack.
I cleared Amon too, because I keep double tapping it, because I think I need to double tap it, and I don't. Amon's turn.
You got into good memory.
Yeah, I know. After Varbuk, well, now it's easier, because now after Varbuk, it goes to Small Trough. After Small Trough, it's Troll, and then Troll, it's Amon. Or
Yep.
Amnon.
And then Karabi. And then Varbuk.
Yep. So, a death save from Amnon.
Here goes.
It is.
All right, Karavi's turn.
132.
I'm gonna go bend down and then like just kind of like grasp his hand, and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds. And as I'm casting it, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna go ahead and be like, "Tell your nameless god it's not time to collect you just yet."
0 damage.
Would that bring me back up?
Does everyone else see 0 on Cure Wounds?
It says 2d8 plus 3 and then 0 damage. I mean,
How's that
0
possible?
healing. How is that possible?
What?
Minimum is 5, guys.
I think the nameless god is saying it is time.
I rolled
Zero.
a
How's that possible?
That's a glitch.
Yeah. I rolled a 16, 8 plus 5 plus 3.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
16.
that's 16 back. So what happens?
Yeah. You come back up.
All right, nice.
Is that the end of your turn, Karavi?
I'm gonna end it by pulling out Thanatos, my scythe out.
All right. And it's Varbuk's turn. We already know what he's going to do. He's going to Reckless.
Come on, Varbuk. Surely you got it this time, buddy.
8.
Nope.
He rolled a 4 and a 2.
Wow, okay, Okay, we gotta make this a little faster. I'm dropping the shield down, I'm taking 2 hands, and I'm swinging this thing like a baseball bat.
All right.
12. Naturally.
Misses.
Well, now my AC is only 17.
Troll's turn.
Troll's turn. Come on, Troll. Come on, buddy. Jeez.
Please, Troll, secure the final hit.
20!
It hit!
7 damage!
So that's the lower, right?
That's
Is it
that's
high?
the total damage.
It's 1.
So it's 3 total.
3 total. Damn it!
He tried!
That's one of the few rolls I should have fudged.
Good boy, Troll. You did it.
Because that would have been a Troll kill.
Ah! I don't deserve that kill. Troll deserves that kill. But you know what?
Amnon's turn.
That's how it is.
Let's see if Amnon can get that kill.
All right, here we go. Let's see.
You have advantage against him.
Okay, I have advantage against them. That's pretty good. I'm gonna hit him with a mace then.
Troll did it. Good boy. That's a win in my book. My dog hit somebody.
And if he wasn't raging, it would have killed him.
Yeah. 9, damn.
Freaking 9? 9?
That misses.
Oh god, with advantage again. 9? What is going on tonight?
I'm guessing the spiritual weapon dropped since he went unconscious.
Yes. Yes, that's true.
Nothing. Oh yeah, I don't have that anymore. No. Yeah. I could cast it again actually for a bonus action, but I don't know.
Alright. Up to you. If you're out of your turn, then if you're done with your turn, then it'll go to Karabi.
Yeah, go to Karabi. I'm not going to waste that right now. We might need it again in a minute.
Alright, Karabi. at 154 initiative. Will this be it?
Will this be the end of
I'll
the
keep
death spiral?
I'm gonna walk over his buddy and like really enraged that like you almost took a friend down and just slash at him with Thanatos.
Boom. Damn.
Misses.
Honestly,
Yeah,
I should-
I'm gonna trip. I'm gonna trip over his friend's dead body as I'm trying to make that slash.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that'll be the end of my turn.
And Varbuck is going to recklessly swing again. It's only 17 to hit now, though,
Only
right?
17.
Also, 19.
Yeah, finally. Jesus.
His AC is not even that high, is the crazy part.
Yeah.
Um,
Question is, will I want to parry this or not? Probably not. Actually, maybe.
I'm not fixing to use the orc thing. Not using it. This fight has gone on long enough. That is 7 damage.
Yeah, I'll take that.
And then
Actually, fuck it.
He can
I'm
use-
not gonna take that. I'm gonna be really petty, and I'm gonna roll a d8. 5, so I'm gonna do 2.
And then he's going to use Cleave from the Great Axe and pivot over to Karavi. Still with advantage. 30-20.
Dirty 20? Okay. That hits, and you fell for my trap card.
Oh,
You triggered my trap card.
I'm gonna activate Spiny Shield.
Oh, what's that do?
An ethereal barrier with spikes. I think I posted it in the.
He's gonna get killed by splash damage. Wow.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. That. How do you want to do this?
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna make you roll for it. How do you want to do this?
Because I get a +2 to my AC. So as soon as he goes to attack me, the hand holding Thanatos is gonna go underhanded. My left hand is gonna like in the these are not the droids you're looking for kind of motion. As I create the little lace and just launch it directly at him, piercing like all of the joints in his armor, and just rip him to shreds.
Yeah, you kill him. And that will take us out of combat.
Whew. Okay. Just looking around.
I feel like that was better than the first combat I tried to run.
I mean, hey, both of them were good. Crushing it, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think this one the issue was no one could roll.
I mean, I was getting some decent rolls this time, but the damage was not high enough to
No.
kill this barbarian.
I was doing
Y'all like-
good when I was hiding.
Yeah.
Did y'all like the changeling?
Oh yeah.
Oh fuck.
That bastard.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. Annoying.
Tried his
but good.
best.
Yeah.
Whoa. Thank you very much for that assistance there.
Well, God forbid you went down. I would have just claimed you with a COTUS and collected that bounty.
Oh, I tell you. It's, didn't expect to see that guy stabbing me in the back, to be honest. Way to pay back someone trying to save him. But apparently it wasn't him.
You wouldn't have seen it, but now that you were up, you would see his face is completely different than when he was a kill.
Yeah. Well, I can't tell you, I was a little surprised. How's it fine? How do you do?
Forgive me.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, I'm with Donald, so I'm just gonna cut each of their ears off, and you never know who will pay a bounty for these men. But we're gonna need proof that we got them.
Smart.
People have pretty similar looking ears, wouldn't you say? I would assume that would be good enough.
I'm gonna go to Troll and be like, "Who's your good boy? I'm so sorry that I hit you with that attack earlier."
Got like bloodied mouth. Troll finally lands an attack.
For real. Somebody's gonna get a good meal. He's gonna pay. Pointing at Amon.
The guy that almost died.
Sure.
I'm taking his money.
He's the one that has the gold. Somebody's gonna have to pay.
It's not gonna be me. 'Cause I don't have money. No, I don't. I have no money. Yes, I do.
Speaking of money, I wonder if these guys had any.
Please. Please, I am going to check.
That's good.
Which one are you checking? Which one are you checking?
Barbuck first. That guy tried hard. He gave it a good shot.
So from Varbuck, you find, a great axe, some hand axes.
I'll actually take those just because I want to possibly sell them.
Well, he's got four of them.
4 hand axes?
4 hand axes and 1 great axe. And he also has 40 gold pieces.
As soon as I hear the jingle jangle, I'm like, I caught dibs on some.
Fine. We can split it.
Then I'm assuming, it's like Asp is the most logical next one because he's right
Yeah.
right under Karavi. On Asp, you find a scimitar, a short sword, studded leather armor, and 61 gold pieces.
Shit.
There you go.
Loaded. Okay, so I had Amnon. Let's see. We found 40 on him.
40 on Varbuck and 61 on Asp.
We got 101 gold to work with, and there's 3 of us.
And that's not even all of it.
That's what?
This will might be.
Because you gotta check Trace.
Yeah, you're right. Let's check Trace.
On
Beautiful.
Trace,
3.
On Trace, you find a hand crossbow, crossbow bolts, leather armor,
Oh, how many
thieves
bolts?
tools,
Sorry, I've got a crossbow. I need bolts.
20.
20? Man, I'll take that.
Leather armor, thieves tools. He's got a normal dagger, and then a second dagger, which seems to be inlaid with some kind of ruby.
Ooh.
Take that thing and stab me in the back. It's pretty dangerous.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and give you the name.
it to
I'll
me.
give you the name. It's
Garavi,
called
you
the
look like you
dagger.
could use that.
It's called the Dagger of Verdict.
Ooh.
I go-
Shit,
Yeah.
that's cool.
It does require attunement, but
I'll take a normal dagger from this guy's corpse.
basically
So
you
next
can
time I
choose.
self-harm myself, I can do it with a smaller weapon.
It has 3 charges, and each day, daily at dawn, you can recharge 1d3 of them. When you hit a creature with this weapon, you can expend, if there's condemn. So when you hit a creature, you can expend 1d8 or 1 charge to deal 1d8 fire damage. Or there's commend, which is as an action, you can expend 1 charge to touch a creature other than yourself with this weapon to restore 1d8 plus 2 hit points to that creature.
That's sick.
Wow.
This is just a uncommon magic item too.
Awesome. That's really cool.
Wow.
And you also find 50 gold on him.
50, so we got 151 to work with. So each of us can get 50. And then I'm assuming I'll let Kiravi have the extra 1 because I'm sure he wants it desperately.
What about Belnez and Fallham?
They weren't here. They didn't do nothing.
Have to tell them that we found gold or had this encounter.
Do we? Where were they? Soaking themselves in the tavern? I think not.
I mean, you're gonna get
Besides,
the
they're gonna
bounty
come
pay.
begging no matter what.
Plus, you'll probably get the bounty pay anyway, just for proving
Yeah.
that the cultist issue is dealt with.
It's true.
No.
That'll do.
Oh,
I'm gonna go ahead and sound really I'm gonna ask Merle Gray question. But DM,
Go
thanks
for
to
it.
the Fenris's campaign, is changing skin any valuable?
I'm sure you could find value for it on some markets.
That's crazy.
oh, interesting.
Changeling
I'm just
Damn.
changeling skin only for the fact that somebody may want to study it for alchemy or some type of spell, and I'm just like, if I've heard about it, then I'll go ahead and take a layer of flesh.
Give me a history check to see if you've heard about it.
Shit, that's crazy.
I mean, wizards are willing to go ahead and do anything for lichdom. Why not assume?
Yep, you've heard that it is valuable in some places.
Alright, so
That's dark.
don't judge, but gold is gold, and
Karavi is
wizard
Karavi.
craft barrel.
And I mean, the guy did try to kill y'all.
Yeah. So and the entire time I'm just doing it with a smile. Like I'm just gonna grab the guy's face and riff down until it's just and shove it into a pouch.
Damn.
Well, yeah, that y'all have. So, what are y'all doing about the cultists, quote
Yeah, that was
unquote?
what I was wondering. I wonder where they've gone.
Don't know. I don't see anybody yet. Hoping he probably moved them out of here, but looking around, I don't see anybody in the camp.
Yeah, you can assume they didn't get too far. Probably just got
Okay.
out of range.
We gotta follow them up, I guess.
And none, if you want to go follow them, find something like that.
Okay,
Stick around and
I'll do
start
that.
trying to see if there's anything I can cook up for some food.
Okay. I'll go follow them and see where they are. Bring them back, maybe. Or I don't know if that's a good idea. It's maybe a good idea to keep them moving. This will give them a good kick in the keister.
I mean, getting their horses and carts may be helpful.
Probably.
So I gotta take off and go running after them, try to see if I can find them.
I'm gonna turn to Karavi. He seemed like an equal opportunity type of guy. What kind of reward do you think these fools would give us for saving their hides? I'd say a couple of these horses wouldn't be amiss.
I agree. We can keep a hearse in a carriage to help travel for us.
Maybe a couple. I think they have plenty.
But I don't want to seem too optimistic for, let's assume, innocent people needing to travel.
Boom.
For now, until they prove to be an enemy of mine, I don't want to cause innocents any harm or damage. Collateral is one thing, but intentional is another. Depending on who these guys are, and I'm gonna point Thanatos to the dead bodies, we could get a decent bounty.
Right.
Oh, I should have mentioned that. On Asp, you found another letter addressed from the same person that it was back on that bounty board, from the mayor of Gallarius, whose name will probably change next session because I already forgot it this one.
I can send it to you. I think I took a note for it.
Oh yeah, you take notes for everything.
Where is it? Wait, did I? I don't even know if you mentioned his name, so I don't.
Well, if you post a video, we'll get the name from
Yeah,
the video.
you're right. I will
Yeah.
post the video. Oh no, I have it. Adril Arabella,
Awesome.
Mayor of Gallarius.
I'll go ahead and put that down just so I don't forget.
Adril
So
Arabella.
then, yeah, reading that note, seeing that DM, I have a question for you.
Go
Because
for it.
I don't want to meta, and I want to keep it as strict as I can to my character. When we took it, we just took the sheet off the bird and assumed we took this crest, or do you have to register the crest?
It kind of seems like you would just take it. Not really
Okay.
have to go register. You just kind of grab it, and they'd re-put one up until the quest was done.
Okay. So, with that note in my hand from Asp body, I'm gonna go ahead and show Small Trough the crest that I grabbed that showed Gather to kill the cultist, right? And it's optimistic as I am, I'm gonna give him both. You think what I'm thinking?
I don't know, you tell me.
You're saying that these guys are members of the cult. You just have to find a way to prevent, God forbid. Would I have knowledge of Speak with Dead?
Roll me an Arcana check.
Yeah, no, I have no knowledge.
Yeah, none.
I certainly
don't
would
even-
not, because as we all know, Smalltrough did not know counterspell was a thing. So he definitely doesn't know Speak with Dead is a thing.
Okay. Okay, so
He got no idea about spells.
I'm gonna go ahead and point at the big guy, because he looks the dumbest, but the biggest. We take him and only him, and say that he was a member of the cult, and he was him slowing us down allowed the other cult members to flee.
You might be right.
If we bring those people into the city onto the ship like Amon asked, maybe some people may recognize them as members of the cult, and that'll cause me trouble.
Say whatever you want about these people, but I can tell you one thing. They're always looking for scapegoats. We bring them a member of a race that have been known for pillaging, butchering, burning, killing. We tell them that's who did it. I'm sure they're not going to think twice.
So with jazz hands, I'm just gonna present the earth. Let's throw them on the wagon.
Perfect. I'll help you lift them.
And I think that is where we're gonna have to call this session for tonight.
Damn, okay. Wow.
Cool, guys.
Thank you for the game. That was excellent.
Good times. Good
Improv
session.
is crushing it, man. You're getting all this stuff down, just like bang, 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 coming up with it on the spot. I love it.
I didn't know I could think of that many voices.
But you did.
did it.
You killed it. It was amazing. Good shit. Oh, there he goes. But yeah, what a blast. Thank you so much.
I just fell off the face of the earth. I closed the wrong window. I was closing my. I was like, great job! Boom, vanish.
Boom. But yeah, hello session again. Thank you so much.
That was awesome.
Pop back here next week.
Oh yeah. Looking forward to the next session for this one, because it
Same.
looks like the three of us are always getting into something.
We are, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All the time.
This is good. So know what's going to happen when we fall. I got to remember for recap next time that I'm off looking for that group.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hopefully you don't get lost in the woods.
Yeah, I went off by myself, which wasn't the wisest thing to do, really.
I mean, I told you to do it, so if anything happens, it's my fault.
Anyway, though, I only realized after the fact, I'm like, wait a minute, I just went into the woods. For all we know, there's more out there.
Yeah, exactly. Or for all we know, there's some owl bear or something we're going to tear you apart.
Yeah, that could be interesting. Anyway,
Owl bear.
I'm gonna probably forget that, but anyway.
That's fine. We'll remember it for you.
Yeah.
Thanks again, DM. What a good time. Thanks again to the rest of you guys. You guys too for cooking it on the freaking roleplay. Crazy.
Y'all have a good one, guys.
You too.
Good night.
Have a good night.
All right.